Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Curse of Strahd with me, Critical Mole, and those reprobates. It has been forever, for multiple reasons. You know, trips to Canada, trips to hospital, writing books. However, you will not be surprised to learn that Stevie has been in the Roll20 game since the last session. He hasn't slept or eaten. What we figured is our lovely Susie has missed a fair amount because of her trip to Canada, and therefore doesn't know what happened in Argynvostholt. And so we figured we'd start off the session with a bit of a discussion, catching Susie up and you, because it's been like 2 months, and that's how we're going to progress from the very beginning. So yeah.
Where was the last thing you remember at being, Susie?
It was in the chapel at Argynvostholt with the revenants.
Yeah.
Like
Literally
when we
just
were
killed
just
the first
there.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we killed the first 3. Then I believe that was when we were moving around more and we heard the sounds of the carriage outside. We didn't hear the carriage until... did we go looking around the place more first?
I think we were starting to go up the stairs, and then we heard the carriage, and we're like,
Yeah, we heard the sounds of something outside anyway, and we went to investigate, and it was one, God, what's their name? Vistani, on a horse pulling along a cart with something on the back of it. He unhooked and he dipset, and we didn't stop him. And we went out to see what the heck was going on, to find a coffin was on the back of it, engraved with a lot of nature motif style engraving, and on the side was a panel, essentially a memoriam of our boy Lauren, which the Feely didn't take kindly to and rolled
There was a minute long
natural
wild
ones
magic
and
tantrum.
stuff. Yes, she popped the wild magic tantrum that meant for the next 10 turns in
Minute.
combat you have to roll on the wild magic table. So she ended up as an undead, on fire, polymorphed sheep being attacked by a swarm of rats who was also under the confused spell.
And invisible.
Yeah, and then went invisible, yes. So we continued on afterwards, after the micro nuke went off in the
Just to
Phoenix
point
area.
out, it wasn't actually Lauren in the coffin.
Yeah, no, it was an image where I tried to steal the staff, and then the staff wasn't real, so I still have no staff. And then they turned into bats and they flew away, and I sniped the shit out of one. It was just a bat. So it was Strahd getting absolute lols out of it. We went inside, we continued looking around. We found the mausoleum outside where the church was. It was literally just outside it. And we checked the mausoleum. There was a space where what should have been like a massive something, and it was taken. So we came back inside. We seen someone upstairs, so we went upstairs. We worked our way around. We eventually found the second floor. We were investigating and found a dragon thing that was like, follow me, boom, up the stairs. Everything else except for the stairs. We went up and found the guy that was like the leader of Argynvostholt's Order of the Silver Dragon, but he had long taken up a quest to take Strahd down, and now his quest had changed to keep Strahd contained here, so he's always suffering. And certain party members were like, yeah, okay, and then other certain party members were like, I'm going to kill him with a bow. and a fight started. We ended up fighting against the ghost that got summoned too, and then you managed to pop off a turn undead and literally
Mhm.
saved the entire fight. So even from AFK, you were still killing it. You turned the entire fight. We managed to take him down.
You got the killing blow.
Yeah.
We found the other people who were unhappy that I looted the guy, but they weren't opposed to us, and we sort of continued on our way. We found on the roof, I think it was the roof. That was where we heard the dragon, wasn't it? Or the words of the
Yeah.
dragon,
There was a statue or something on the roof.
where we had to return the bones of the dragon, Argynvost, and his light would shine like a beacon of hope for all of Barovia. And I think we know where his bones are, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, they were taken by Strahd's minions, so we assume they're in the castle. And we decided that we'd done everything in Argynvost. It was getting late. We wanted the dipset back to Balaki. So we went on our way back. We got into Falaki. We did a bit of like preparing in terms of I think some of us raided Anna's stash for like, oh, we'll grab a staff or I'll grab a new sword just in case. And then we decided that we'd pretty much pushed to the limit of how long we had left. So we were going to have to bounce and get in the carriage to go to Strahd. So we hopped into the carriage, and that was the last we played.
Cool.
Did I miss anything spectacularly important out?
Did Hachi?
Probably.
I think it was Hachi rule out going to see Lady Bokta about scrolls, or was that someone else that was going to go
Yes,
and do
I
that?
ruled that out. I said I wanted to go see get scrolls. I think I got a scroll of Unseen Servant.
Yes.
But I didn't want to go to Voctor because that's a can of worms that I didn't want to open just before going to Strahd. So, yeah, we said no, forget that.
Yeah, now that it's too late, I'll just point out, she probably wouldn't cause much issues if you just pointed out you're going to dinner with the guy.
I mean, it's probably best just to not.
But she did put out a hit on us, so.
Yeah, that was
We
before
think-
you got the invite.
That's true, actually. That's right. Strahd would kick you in the teeth if you touch us.
No, baby.
Okay, other bits. Did you tell her about the head?
No, because I didn't tell anyone about the head.
From a meta point of view.
However, from a meta standpoint, as we were working our way up the stairs, Sven and I were doing the preaching clear, more or less, and we ran ahead. Sven was checking out the right-hand side, I checked out the left-hand side. There was like two veils in the corner, and then behind the veil there was like a statue sort of area, like an alcove, and in one of them there was like this little piece of material over something, and I lifted it and it was Alana's head. And
Oh,
then
Jesus.
I put it back down and I was like, what the fuck? And then I checked to see if you still had a head, and you did. And then I checked it and it was still there. And I think from that point onwards, like, it just more, for me, it more fractured.
If I remember
a bit
correctly, you were
of
still
Archie's
recovering
mind.
from your exhaustion, weren't you?
Yes, I was still recovering from exhaustion when I seen it. So
Oh.
I wasn't too sure whether you really had a head or if you were Ghost Rider.
Yeah, this isn't going to help Hachi. I mean, he's doing some shit.
Oh, he's now walking around in plate mail.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, I remember
got
that,
the
Steve
plate mail,
told
yeah,
me.
because I messaged you to find out.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Plate mail and a great sword.
Oh,
Yes.
and didn't Hachi pretty much swear down that he's joining this order?
Yes, not only swear down, but I've taken a level in cleric and a cleric of the Order of the Silver Dragon,
Ooh.
which pretty much works out mechanically meta as of Bahamut. I think we decided,
Yeah.
but in flavor, it's of the Order.
Well, basically, the way it works is he's devoted and has faith in the concepts and all the idealism of the Order, but basically, Bahamut is giving him his power.
Cool. Hey, cleric bro.
Every time you pronounce it that way, all I can think of is Bahamut.
Well, how do you pronounce it?
Bahamut.
Okay.
There's actually a thing about that. In Final Fantasy, it's Bahamut, but in D&D, it's Bahamut, I think. There's a thing about pronunciation of it. I can never remember which one's which.
I couldn't care less.
I think you got it right.
I feel like someone in chat will be going,
Indeed, actually.
Oh.
Okay, so
Now we've insulted all of chat.
did you want to go
Right.
over the plan again?
Well,
We were going to sit
Red
down,
face,
have a
right?
nice dinner, ask some
Burn and
questions.
everything.
Keep Sven in a cage because he can't be trusted not to go on a rampage.
Yes.
He's keeping a cage.
it's also we have to. I've prepared counterspell and stuff just so if the feelie gets uppity, then we can like at least try to contain it.
Why do
I
you
never.
I think Stevie was also suggesting that you might want to prepare hold person.
I've had that permanently prepared since we started.
The thing
It's
is,
never been unprepared.
there are like 3 people who may need holding at some point.
Oh my god, that's when
The thing is, when Sven is in bird form, will hold person work?
yes, because it's still
That's what a cage will work.
like little bird.
Little bird.
Well, and I
It'll
did
be fun.
volunteer
It
to
wouldn't-
go in small bird
What?
form and actually just put me in a cage the entire time.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, it is possible
sure
that Sven
Strahd
might be
would
able
know.
to control himself given how he reacted to the revenants of Argon Vostart. Because he had a bit of a crisis of faith there when he realised that the undead here were actually the good guys.
Yeah. Well, then they were talking, and I haven't actually. I've read about that, but I haven't experienced talking undead, so that was weird for me.
Oh boy. Sven's going to lose his mind at Strahd.
So yeah, the plan is kind of a fractured plan, and then we
Yeah.
kind of had one, and then we didn't really go through with some parts of it, and now we're in a carriage going there.
We sent word though, didn't we, to the Raven people?
Yeah, the Martikov said they would cause a distraction so we can explore at some
Well-
point.
We also need to get what's her face's boyfriend out of the.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
And then we need to get the dragon skull.
I'm dying to call him Emil. Is that
It's
right?
Emil, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at you.
I was gonna say, see, Stevie has like the best brain for this shit
Yeah.
because like he just remembers every fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we've got like most of a plan, but I think it really also nobody ever taught me table manners once, so that's on you
Yeah.
guys, not on me.
No, I thought we said that Alana and Hachi went to practice while...
We didn't have a we
People were
didn't even
getting
get a
changed.
montage.
Alright. I have a question. Do you remember if Anna decided to wear armor underneath her dress, or if we decided that wasn't going to work so she wasn't wearing armor?
I feel like she did put armor on.
Yeah, I
under.
think we said that it wasn't going to like be overly in the way. So
I did
It
roll a
was
dex
fine.
check, so maybe that was to get into the armor. I don't know. Oh yeah, is Mark talked himself out of sex? Sorry, I'm just rolling up through the chat.
What? What? The who in there?
Sophie went to go see Ismark.
did I take Ismark's clothes? I feel like I didn't. I think Ismark offered, and I'm still wearing my robes and armor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're still wearing your robes and armor.
Got a top hat if all goes really south. I can.
I just love
Please have
I thought
Hachi
the robes are top hat, you know.
over this armor.
What are you doing? You're not having sex.
So, are you prepared?
No.
I guess.
Yep.
No. No. Because she's just going to want to beat the shit out of Strahd for multiple reasons.
This is the other reason we had to go to Strahd now, because we made the deal with the Feely, like, it was the next thing we were going to do.
Oh, true, yeah, it was kind
So
of
it
like
wasn't even
teaser to
pissing off
make her
Strahd
shut
we were
up.
worried about.
Strahd needs to die.
And just so
He
people
needs to
know,
die like 3
normally
centuries ago.
in my games there's lots of maps, lots of tokens and all that sort of stuff, but given the way the book has Castle Ravenloft in it, which Bill can attest to, that's not happening.
That's like 17 pages of like sections and
And yeah, no, and it's all isometric as opposed to top down, and it's just
Yeah.
Can I confirm that we're level 7?
8.
8.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Check.
my health is right. Just.
Oh, I might need more health. I don't know. Well, I think you should just give me it. No, I
Oh,
think I'm all
shit.
leveled up.
yeah, your hit points are right, yes.
Yeah, I'm.
I was talking to Charlie.
Oh, Charlie. Okay, Mine's are definitely right. I was just angling for free stuff.
Can Rose get anything at level 8? Does anyone know?
I'm
I'll
looking
do
it
a
up
quick
right now.
check.
Thank you.
I think it's pretty much just ASI.
Oh no, my
Level
rule
8.
part of my book is missing. My book starts at wizard now, so
Level 8, you get ASI.
I remember
gonna
it
say
being,
that I
for the
probably took it.
non-spellcasters, it was a bit sucky.
I was
That
gonna
was
say
okay.
I probably. Oh, I know why I rolled Dex, because I took Dex. There we go.
I'm gonna just start punching more shit. Holy shit.
Oh, you did lots.
Divine Strike.
You did lots of pictures.
I remember what spell I took last time. I took Fly.
Oh god. She's
Oh,
gonna be a
no.
firefly. Like literally a firefly.
Okay. So we should probably get the carnage underway, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
yeah, I think no matter what we sit and talk about, it's not going to work anyway. So
Yeah.
Okay, so just to get this clear, is Sven going in bird form?
we don't have a cage for you, Sven, though.
It doesn't
Oh,
Anna
then
have
I guess
something
there's
in
no
her
point in me
cellar
going
that would
for
be like a trap we could turn into a cage? Because she's an animal tracker hunter, so...
Bearing
maybe
in
she has-
mind, you know, Sven was invited.
That
The only
is
one of
true.
you that
I mean,
wasn't
Strahd
technically
would
invited
definitely
was
know
Anna.
who was in the cage.
Yeah, you just lie and say I was polymorphed. And then surprise, motherfucker.
It's for his own good.
Alright, I'll just go in human form.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, any other people doing any tricks up their sleeves, anything like that?
I want a hand crossbow strapped to my leg.
That's gonna be a bit bulky.
Not
Can I
under
have a
skirt,
disguise
as
roll?
dress. Yes, you can. Is that...
So you can-
What is that?
It's disguise.
I don't have disguise. Daffy, come dress me.
Oh. I just picture it as like, you know those cop movies where like they both drop their guns, but then one drops and pulls one out of his leg. It's like drop to the ground and then crossbolt off your knee.
No, it's going to be deception.
Okay, I can do deception. I can't do deception.
But it doesn't shoot arrows, it just shoots chunky crosses.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'll say
He like gets tunked in the forehead.
the only way you can get it under there is going to be in the unloaded, folded up state. So if you wanted to use it, you'd be able to get it out, but you'd have to spend a round putting it
I
back
am
to
fine
fully
with that.
operational.
Anna is not going in there without her crossbow.
Oh, is everybody else going with weapons? I'm going with weapons,
I mean-
so...
I'm going with weapons. You know, just these right here. These are my weapons.
And Bill's like,
I
oh,
was just about to
hey.
say spend the weapon.
I'm going with like a staff and a sword. And
I've
armor.
still got my
discussed
kit
it
with
was
me.
I
Yeah.
thought it was discussed last time that it was rude to go fully armed, and that's why we were like hiding our gear.
You wouldn't part an old man with his walking stick and his walking sword?
He's walking.
You're
so-
clearly not from Barovia.
I just love that term, walking sword.
I'm just saying I've got nothing to hide.
Maybe Defili is the one we should disarm, to be honest.
Literally.
Wait, hold on.
Anti-magic gloves.
Disarm
I think
or
he meant
decapitate?
literally disarm.
Ugh.
Either way works. No, I've got nothing special planned. Just to confirm, I do have my portent back, and I rolled it last game at 5 and 11, but I can roll it again if it's a new
That's
day. I
fine.
don't remember.
It's not.
Perfect.
Alright, if everyone else is showing off their weapons, I'll take the crossbow strapped to my leg folded up, and I'll carry the short sword as normal.
Okay. Right, so you're going to get on the carriage.
Yep.
Are you forgetting anything?
Probably. The Martikovs is a good shout. I don't know if we've told them or not.
I thought Alana sent a message.
Ascending, maybe?
Yeah. Because I think we burnt a spell or something, didn't we?
I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, we are simultaneously the best and worst party. Because right now Sven's like, am I supposed to tell my bird bros, or do they just know?
Well,
We
I'm just
can-
saying,
we can
you're
do that.
currently
I'll
at
send
the
a sending.
tavern where one of the Martikovs lives.
Oh shit. Well, I don't need to bonus.
Oh,
points.
oh yeah, that's right. That's where the carriage is. I thought we were still at Anna's house. Never mind.
No, the carriage
Yes,
is at
The
is at
carriage
the
is,
tavern.
yeah.
Sven
That's
will
right.
spend a minute to let his bird bros know where he's going.
Okay. Aren't I nice to remind you that you'd forgotten something?
Yeah, you're super nice,
Can the-
bro.
Can the bird bros get word to the werewolves as well?
Oh, the
Don't
werewolves
tell
won't
the
get
werewolves.
involved.
No, because most of them are loyal to Strahd.
Yeah, no, that's like, yeah, bolster their army.
The guy you need to rescue is the one that's not exactly he's not exactly anti-Strahd, but he's not pro-Strahd either.
Oh, I thought we had like one of them was.
One of them is, yeah,
On board.
the wife of the guy that you're going
She's
to
not
rescue.
the real leader right now. She's just
Oh,
there.
okay. I wasn't there for that session, so I missed like all the werewolf stuff.
Basically,
Yeah,
if
there
you
was
can
like
get the
a
guy back,
Skarm
he'll be able to
boss,
take
I
over the
think.
pack, and she'll be able to help you.
I gotcha. Okay. Don't tell the werewolves then.
Oh,
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I like how you're all going gun ho as though this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, if I can defuse the fight, like, I have got my polymorph, my tidal wave, my watery sphere ready, and counterspell to stop fights.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't actually assume this is a big fight. I just figured that eventually you guys are going to unleash me in his basement so we can capture whatever we need to capture, as you just hear undead flying and Sven going nuts.
I'm
Sick
just
of Sven.
expecting Angie to lose it,
Yeah. That might happen.
or
I
somebody
have no
else.
idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or someone else.
You all get onto the carriage, and just as the last buttock makes contact with the seat inside the carriage immediately bursts into motion. It goes faster than you would expect, but it is also a lot smoother than you would expect. And it starts going through the winding countryside of Barovia. After not too long, you start to hear the pitter-patter of falling rain starting. And it gets gradually heavier and heavier. After...
Carry the blood.
it's going to be about... Yeah, with these horses, the carriage, all the special jazz that that entails, it's about an hour's trip.
Toodles.
With your horses, it'd be multiple hours.
Yeah, when we went first.
It's
and
weird.
after Laura.
You don't feel like you're going faster than you would normally in a speeding carriage, particularly. But you just seem to be covering ground a lot faster. It's kind of strange sensory dissonance, if it were. As you start approaching the castle, the weather worsens. Dismal rain starts to fall, becoming a torrent within the hour. Lightning routinely lights the skies, followed by pearls of thunder. that make the entire region shudder. What? I'm looking at you, Angie.
Don't worry about it. Wait, did you hear me laugh through Kevin's?
No, I could see you laughing.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually really like odd, babe. When I can just hear this uproarious laughter, but I look at your cam and nothing's going on. I'm like, I'm confused. Did I hear that right? Am I going crazy? You need to shut your
Yes.
door, by the way.
Fuck you. Your cat opened it.
He's our son.
After sunrise, he's your son.
Yeah.
Okay. As you start approaching the castle, you start entering the front courtyard. Thick, cold fog swirls in this courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's open main doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame. At which point, the carriage pulls up to a stop. A lot gentler than you would have expected from the deceleration.
And it's like lightning and fog all around us.
Yes.
The Scooby-Doo vans peeling off
It's
in the
an
opposite
average-
direction.
Right now, it's an average day in Scotland.
Oh.
Do we have to go?
Do we hear the distant siren of bagpipes?
Hey, I might be evil. You know,
Are we gonna
but-
get fried Mars bars for dinner?
Can you imagine if Strahd just turns around to you and just comes out with a really thick Scottish accent?
Good evening to you.
If he speaks like Ramsay Nesbitt.
Welcome to dinner. The curse is you.
This is all part of the curse, as he's now like.
Oh, God, the news.
You know what would be the funniest thing in the world? Is if Strahd was an Aussie.
Oh.
I mean, is that the big surprise for the session?
Say, is Jack going to be guesting?
Yeah, I should get Jack.
Susie is so nonplussed.
Don't you mock my vampire husband like this. It's no on.
Did we hear the distant sound of "Wake me up before you die"? He's in his frilly apron. He's getting ready for this dinner.
This guy's roll, is it?
Little bit of Vam going on in the background.
This is a serious game, folks.
So
this
Hugh
is become.
Jackman Ozzy, or like, you know, the guy Steve
Crocodile
Irwin
Dundee.
Ozzy, because those are two very different.
I was going to say, can he be Bogan?
That's what I was thinking. Bogan.
Love. And let's find another strip from the Barbie.
What was that?
Terrible. I don't know. Don't ask. We just need to go to dinner now. I'm not nervous. You're nervous.
You've
was
just,
really
you've just,
bad. And
Canadians
scary.
or Americans
you've
to
just
do
insulted
Aussie
an
accents.
entire
Yeah.
country.
They're
Is
all
it,
criminals anyway.
Is it raining? Like heavy outside?
Yes.
Did anyone bring Willy boots?
How far is it to like the doors?
Yeah, do we see the house? Or the
Yes, you
castle?
can see the main doors. Basically, you can see the open main doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its frame.
Are we like
Try and figure out which bit on this
30
map it
feet
is.
or closer?
Good question. Ah, right, it's that side. This isn't very helpful. It's about 50 feet.
50 feet.
The walls that enclose the courtyard are 90 feet high. The dark towers of the castle rise even higher. Doors in the gate towers on each side of the tunnels are shut against the rain, and a howling wind rushes through the courtyard.
Well, Sven will look around and wait for the rest of the party to move, and when it seems like they're not, I ain't afraid of nothing, so I'll just get out. But I'm like submarine radaring the entire time, picking in front. I just look like the Terminator, just scanning everything.
Ophelia will get out as well because she's like, you know what? Fuck this asshole.
Yeah, I just hop out. Maybe like pull my cloak up a bit so my hair doesn't go wet.
Such an elf.
Press digitate the water like
Why,
opposite. I mean, it is Strahd's castle. Be careful what you wish for.
Well, let's go to the doors then, shall we?
Okay, you gradually make
Reaching clear.
you make your way across the edge of the courtyard to the bottom of the steps. As you start to move up, you are startled by the carriage just leaping into action again and disappearing off into the darkness of the edge of the courtyard.
Well,
The long
goes
trek
the-
back.
I think we're going to be staying a while, don't you?
The
I hope not.
The ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by fluttering torches in iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle is a second set of doors.
Walk up and knock.
Okay, so you're going to the second set of doors.
Yep.
Okay.
As we're walking, I'll just tell Anna, I'm just gonna mimic everything you do. So you have proper etiquette, and I'll have proper etiquette.
Right. Gotcha. This'll go well.
Yeah, given, there's in, feudal etiquette, there's absolutely no differences between how a woman should act and a man should act. Whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's the,
No
why
differences.
would that matter? Why would that matter to Hachi?
Okay. As you reach about 10 feet away from the double doors, the doors in front of you suddenly swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music.
Pick me up before.
Charlie is actively trying to ruin this, isn't she?
No, I'm so into it. I just can't.
For once, it's not me.
It's supposed to be like this big Dracula-esque melancholic organ music, and now all I can think of is fucking Wham!
You know that
And
I
music
Strahd
immediately
and
got-
jammies.
I can
I
think
got
of that music
the-
I normally play out of Sirenscape.
I was gonna say what I got was the
It's a
Yeah.
pattern fugue.
I got Phantom of the Opera's, like, first few notes.
Oh, overture.
Someone needs to update the decor.
Overhead, in the vaulted entry foyer, 4 statues of dragons glare down, their eyes flickering in the torchlight.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
Are they statues like the ones in Varg and Vostok?
Sorry?
Are they statues like the ones in Varg and Vostok?
No.
No, different. Okay.
If you feel you have an appropriate training, you can roll it to see if you can figure out what type of dragons they are.
What would it be?
Could I do history?
Yeah, also.
Yeah, history can do it.
I don't got anything, I don't think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, these are definitely chromatic dragons, most likely red. From their style.
Right, you don't need a bowl for this one because that one gets completely devoured.
There's, similar to that blue one that jumped on you
Is that good?
over at that.
Oh,
Our-
yeah.
Got ice cream.
Ah.
Oh, Anna
But-
didn't know about that one.
But slight differences. Yeah, Anna wouldn't know about that.
I nudged the rest of the party and I'm like, do you remember that blue dragon at a certain someone's tower?
Yeah.
And point at those.
Oh,
A trap?
Can I investigate the ground for traps?
Make an investigation check.
Can
I'm
Anna
looking
assist?
for, like, plates.
You cannot see anything that looks like a trap.
I'm fairly certain there's no traps.
My daughter is excited because she has food. Well, more accurately, she has an ice lolly.
Nom noms.
Appropriate reactions, really.
Yeah.
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 She loves her ice lollies.
As any sane person does.
Especially in this heat.
So, to... Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so ahead of you is another set of doors. Oh, no. Okay, right. These are in the area just before those set of doors that open by themselves.
Right.
Okay, so, and on the other side is a much larger room, and you can now see them because the doors have opened for you. Cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great dusty hall, dimly lit by sputtering torches in iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatted motionlessly on the rim of the dome ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered in decay. Double doors of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, through which you hear sad and majestic organ tones.
It's to the south.
Yep.
Standing in front of you is an elf with brown skin and long black hair. He is descending the wide staircase quiet as a cat. He wears a grey cloak over black studded leather armour and has a polished scimitar hanging from his belt. "My master is expecting you," he says.
I imagine he's been expecting us for a few days then, hasn't he?
You catch what would almost be called a smirk on his face at your salt.
Sorry
What's
to
this?
keep him waiting. Sorry, go ahead.
Ophelia has like sorry, not sorry tattooed on her ass at this point.
No, that's one middle finger, and then the other middle finger is the not sorry.
I've got that face. You know when kids absolutely mortify their parents? Like, embarrass the shit out of them, and the parents are just like, I am so sorry. That's the face I have right now.
Bill, make a history check.
History, okay. 12.
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. Just give me a second. You recognise that Rahadin is a subtype of elf known as Dusk Elves. Fairly rare. You have come across tales of them being in the area of Barovia already. Like,
Hadn't we heard
you
about
thought
him?
you saw. Yeah, you.
We did, yeah.
Yeah,
We
but you don't-
knew him.
Okay, you currently don't know that this is Rahadin, but you do know the
Right,
name
okay.
Rahadin. But yeah, you've heard of the Dusk Elves in this area, and I think you might have caught a very vague glimpse of one when you visited one of the Vistani camps.
Didn't
But you can now see this guy properly, and it's like picking up a region when you recognise a person being from a certain region. That's the sort of thing. He is a Dusk Elf.
I might be misremembering, but in Vargan Vostok, didn't we find a Dusk Elf all beat up, or was that a Vistani?
That was a Vistani.
It was a
It was
Vistani.
Vistani. Okay, I apologise for interrupting. Carry on.
No problem.
How dare. Well,
What's it say?
He starts. He finishes walking down the stairs. Starts walking through the area in front of you. Depending on how far you've walked through, he might walk in between the lot of you and just continues walking. He walks with purpose, He's moving relatively slowly, but he doesn't look like he's slow-balling it, if that makes sense. And he walks and carries on straight ahead. So this is going to be to the south, where the hallway was, where the music was coming from.
Like he has like this dancer's gait.
Just
He
naturally has
he
all
is
the time in the
carrying
world.
himself with exquisite poise.
Yeah, dancer's
Hey, Mo.
gait.
It's that I'm more important than you walk.
Mm-hmm.
It's that I'm a fucking elf and you're going to know it walk.
Oh, that. Oh.
Hey, Mole, do I say
Oh.
You know
or
exactly
not?
what I mean now, don't you?
That's Defeely just going like her feathers would be all fucking ruffled right now, and her fur would just be like.
Oh, great. So
Oh, yeah,
she's
I
getting
forgot you
agitated
were
before we
half-elf.
get anywhere.
He's a poncy douchebag.
And I forgot you were a half elf.
Yeah. She's like, oh, you motherfucker! I see what
Alana's
you're doing.
like, yeah.
This guy knows how to carry
Finally.
himself. Finally, acceptable company.
Defeely's human is showing. We'll just put it that way.
Lana's getting ready to move in.
I like this place.
Yeah, screw
It's
Strahd.
taking
I'm
off.
going to propose to him.
It's perfectly rustic in here, and I love it.
The frescoes are wonderful.
Ooh, is that an 18th elf century mask? Like, analyzing all the tapestries, the
Well,
carpet.
yeah, she would be, because Alana is a big old nerd who's documenting, like, everything, so.
Okay, he walks down the hallway, turns to his right, and there's got the big double brass doors. He reaches forward to turn the handles, and it's, from the look of his movements, it's all but a gentle touch, but the doors open fully in, as though, you had one person on each door moving it with great practice. But all he did was just tap the doors open. At which point, he takes a couple of steps backwards and waves his hand and gestures into the room.
I will walk past, I'll nod and say thank you, and head into the room.
He nods.
I do the exact same thing.
Oh, God.
In the same tone.
Yes.
Sven walks right up to him, uncomfortably close, stares him in the eye, and demands to know what his earlier divine sense did.
Oh my god, I can just imagine being like,
So far, your divine sense has not been triggered. And is divine sense an at-will thing, or is it a usage thing?
usage.
Usage.
Yeah,
Like
your
twice
earlier
a
divine sense.
thousand.
Remember, if there is a wall in the way, you will not pick it up.
Oh yeah, when we were outside, I figured nothing was going to happen. But right when you said this guy was on the stairs
Oh,
staring
right.
at us,
Sorry,
I
I
pinged
missed
it.
that. Yeah, no, you pinged him, and no, you are not picking anything up from him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not that you can see him breathe anything. He's an elf. He wouldn't let you. He wouldn't deign to let himself
Yeah.
be seen breathing.
So then afterwards, I just kind of look at him and I'm like, "Do you need help?"
Sorry. That was Mole
Do you-
asking. Sorry. Well,
I believe he said, do you need help?
Yeah, like the servant guy.
and he goes.
Like, do you want to be here? And I'm just kind of like squinting like Fry. Like, I just don't believe a human would want, or an elf, any living creature would want to be around undead.
Make an insight check.
Okie dokie. It's this one.
You just about see a flash of about a tenth of a second of, before he catches himself, of him laughing. Before he composes himself, and he goes, "I am fine, sir."
I just kind of slowly nod and walk towards an empty seat.
Truth is, any lower than that, you wouldn't even notice. That was a great roll. Okay.
Oh, really, Angela?
3 enormous crystal chandeliers brightly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls, supporting the ceiling. In the centre of the room, a long heavy table is covered with a fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delectable foods. Roasted beast basted in savoury sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, and sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalising fragrance. At the centre of the far west wall, between floor to ceiling, mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare out a thunderous melody that speaks on its tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a single caped figure pounds the keys in raptured ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops, and as deep silence falls over the dining hall, it slowly turns towards you.
As he stops, I give like light, polite applause, and then stop as I realize no one else is doing it.
Oh no, Defili will give like these like slow, like just like vicious, like just clap, 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 just like angry clapping.
I'm confused of
Yeah,
tempo
you
now,
mean-
so I'm like,
You mean
off.
the
You're
slow?
like Michael Gove.
You mean the slow clap, but the bad kind?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. He looks up, sees all of you in front of him. His mouth opens, and he says, "You'll find out after we have a break."
No! Blair!
Oh, come on. If that wasn't a cliffhanger, I didn't know what was. I'll be right back. Are you guys going to stay on stream, or...?
No, I need to get up and go.
Okay, I will take us to
Fine.
be right back screen then. See you in a minute, folks.
All I can think of.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And where we left you, the shadowy form turns from the organ, looks up across all of you, and says, "Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Castle
Pleasure's-
Ravenloft receives so few visitors.
A pleasure to be here.
I'm sure you have many questions. Please take a seat. Eat. Drink."
Insight check, because fuck if I'm gonna have any of that goddamn food.
Oh yeah, I think isn't everyone likely to want to incite him?
No, I sit down.
I copy.
In the same chair even. No, I'm just kidding.
But he seems to be genuine.
Defili will sit down.
Can I take a chair like near the door?
I almost gave you disadvantage because of your anger, but I'm not being that mean.
Oh.
Great, the alarm's back.
Yeah, that's the warning bells. We're just sitting down
Right.
with Strahd.
That's sympathetic policy if I've ever seen it.
Okay. So, are you sitting down?
Yeah.
He stays seated
Sure.
up by the organ, and he says, "Cat, got your tongue?"
No. I just have nothing nice to say, and I was taught when I was a child that if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yes, very common amongst the lowborn.
And I also, I apologise for my companion, Count. Thank you for your invitation. It is most I'll start again. Thank you for your invitation. It was most gladly received.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the donation. Greatly appreciated. And welcome, Anton, to the stream. You're late.
Sass.
Dang.
You sounded really like one of my lecturers at university. I was like, I'm not late. Don't knock my mark.
So yeah. Well, you've certainly made names for yourselves in my humble little kingdom. How could I not invite you to dinner?
So Sven pings a 15 perception. He's just looking around the room. Is there like a plant or anything, or is this just a table and the organ?
Sorry, you're looking for a what?
Like, is there other decorations in here, like a plant or anything, or?
Oh, there's nothing organic, but you know, it is very well decorated. There's no wildlife.
Okay. And there's just one glass for each of us, right?
Yes. There isn't a place set for Strahd.
Okay. Are the glasses full?
Yes, there is a amber liquid in them with a very tantalizing fragrance.
Gotcha.
So in response, I'll say it certainly is a very interesting land. Now, please tell me more about Barovia.
Ah, the history of Barovia is a long story indeed. I'm kind of curious of what you've been told by those who weren't there for the building of it.
I can just hear his furious typing. I just imagine that's what it sounds like in Defili's head. She's like, fucking bastard.
Finished your juice. Mummy had to try it.
Dear live journal.
Mummy had to try it.
I can't believe
Vampire.
you guys call it furious typing too. God damn it!
Daddy is busy.
Sorry, I should have pushed the dog on. Hold on.
In response, I shall say, we've heard many tales of Barovia and those who would rule it. It differs from person to person.
Well, yes.
Come on then.
It's very rare you find the truth in the streets.
Love. This is after dinner.
Mwah. Yes, it's juice, sweetie. Fair enough.
Charlie?
Okay, where were we? Oh, yes. The castle has stood for over 600 years. I built it as a tribute to my late mother. It has stood over Barovia while I have ruled all this time. Make perception checks.
I feel like Anna, like Sven, is like checking the room, but she is also intentionally not looking at this vampire because many reasons.
Okay, in which case you get disadvantage on your perception check.
That's fine.
My sheet has crashed. Should we start roll 20? We just assume it's like 2 because that's usually what Alana rolls.
Well, Hatchie got a 21.
Your perception is normally like killer.
Yeah. Got those elven eyes and ears.
And don't you have alert? Or, yeah, the one which gives you the huge bonuses.
I think
That's
I do
observant.
actually, yeah.
Observant.
Observant, yes.
Yeah, just close the sheet and open it up again, see if it works.
It was all totally frozen.
Oh, okay. But you know, Hatchie's going to have done enough to see it. It's just going to tell you whether or not you'd have seen it or not. You notice that the image of Strahd ever so slightly just dims from view slightly, like it becomes slightly transparent.
Can I intelligence check that as an illusion?
You can indeed.
That sneaky bastard.
24.
Okay. You see that it is indeed a remarkably powerful illusion. As though it realizes that the game is up, it simply disappears in a mocking laugh. The moment the figure disappears, a fierce bone-chilling wind rises up and roars through the hall, putting out all open flames. You hear the screech of ancient hinges and the solid thud of many heavy doors slamming shut, one after another, into the distance. You also hear the portcullis clang shut and the tired groan of aged drawbridge pulling up. Finally, the doors to the room slam shut. You are now in the dark. In the
Anna's
cold.
pulling her sword.
I cast light on one of the chandeliers.
Okay.
That was rude.
Rude.
Yeah, you don't see
And you
anything.
call me fucking lowborn. At least I have the decency to show up.
To be fair to Feely, not only did he show up, he showed up twice because one was an illusion. 200% did you?
Just in case
Maybe-
he's here.
maybe not now.
What?
Just in
Oh, yeah.
case he's here, like hiding, Alana will stand up. She'll put her hands on the table, go, "Count, show yourself."
Well,
I'll do the
Defeely
same
has
thing.
seen visibility up, so. I like that, like, shit happens and all the magicers are like, motherfucker.
At this point, Alana's personally fucking offended. She was prepared to have a nice fucking dinner, and this guy just peaced out and sent an illusion instead. She is pissed.
Yeah. Defeely feels so righteous in her indignation.
See, Ilana doesn't have a problem with the countless murders and atrocities that Strahd has committed, but he stood her up for dinner.
How dare you?
Rude. How very dare, sir.
Where I come from, we were raised with manners.
So everyone stands up and does their call-outs and stuff. Meanwhile, the lights go out, and when the lights come back, you just see that Sven is in full hybrid form, and like magically he has his sword and shield already ready, but he's still sitting down. He was just instant. Poof!
During the blackout, he had a little loading bar going along. Lights
Yeah.
come back on.
Okay, so you're currently in the aforementioned room. It is now dark. Well, it's now light again, thanks to the light spell. The doors are shut. What are you doing? Not at the moment, sweetie.
Can we still see the whole room now that there's light on the chandelier? And he's not in any of the corners, like...
You cannot see him now.
I'm super good at hide and seek. Can I, like, perception check?
You can make a perception check if you wish.
Anna would like to also.
You cannot see him.
Okay.
I was gonna say, can I make a perception check since I've got seen visibility up, just in case?
You can indeed.
Anna doesn't know the outcome of heart cheese, so Anna.
Womp womp.
Quick evaluation on doors. Doors and windows, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go try the door handle to see if it's locked or if it's just shut.
Anna's really near there, so she would go with
Given
the
your
one.
passive perception, you would have noticed that you did not hear a click of a lock when the door shut.
Right.
Defeely's
It's still
gonna
possible
have
that it could be
to-
magically locked, but you did not hear the click of a mechanical lock.
And just give the handle a wiggle.
Yeah, it's open.
Okay. Right, we're not locked in here.
We did hear the drawbridge, though. And the
Yeah.
portcullis. I mean, I can get out, but...
Forgive my ignorance on magical matters, arcane kind of things. Is an illusion capable of interacting with something?
Very powerful illusion can, yeah. Illusion's beyond my capability, for sure.
Hmm.
Which
It's just,
deeply worries me.
if that Strahd was an illusion, it was also playing the organ, which means that he is a very powerful spellcaster if that's the case.
It seems that Strahd likes a game before dinner.
That's if
Did
he
you
was even
see-
playing the organ.
Yeah, did you see the keys move, or did we just hear? Because, and then I'll do minor illusion, and I'll play the exact same theme that we heard.
Make a...
Performance.
No. All of you, make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check?
Yes.
Woo! So mad.
Okay, so Lana, you thinking back to as you came in, you realise that you missed it in the first glance because of the setting and all that sort of stuff, but you don't think the keys were actually moving. Basically, you're thinking back and you're going, actually, you didn't actually see any of the keys move.
Yeah.
Did,
The rest of you, you don't know. You can't recall whether or not they were moving or not.
Did the goblet make the organ make any noise?
The organ was definitely making noise. You could hear it from outside.
If I so I'm gonna go up to the organ.
I was gonna say to
Can I
will
get
walk up
to
it
the
as
organ?
well.
You can, yes.
Actually? And then I'll just pretend to play keys while minor illusion does exactly the same thing. Look, see, easy. I can do that.
Okay, as you're going up to the organ, make perception checks. Whoever's going up there.
I'll go up with Hachi.
Same.
Anna's staying by the door.
Okay, just walking up there, the first thing that you notice, it's like matter of course, is you notice scratch marks on the floor that would suggest that the organ can be slid outward.
This
Sit down and start playing
motherfucker.
Moonlight Sonata like Resident Evil and hope it opens the secret door.
Why did you pick that song as my favorite?
I love that song. But it's the one from Resident Evil 1.
Movement 1 fits far better for this than movement 2 or 3. Movement 2 doesn't fit anywhere, actually. Even in the song. But... yeah, is there anything, key responsive? To press every key like a dickhead.
Okay, you eventually start pressing every single key, and eventually you hear a click as one of the pedals is depressed, and it causes the organ to slide outward about 2 feet, allowing it access to an area behind the organ.
It's
Where
your
you find
boy.
a doorway.
Alright, this appears to be a secret passage. Stating the obvious.
Were there candle holders on the table?
There were, yes.
Actually, no, it won't make a difference. I was gonna just go and shove it in the door so he can come in behind us, but it's Strahd, so there's no point in doing that. Anna will just come over to where everyone else is.
I'm gonna peek my head in and see how far I can see, because I've got dark vision, so...
Okay, you look through, and there are actually windows in this room. So there is a little bit of light coming from the rainstorm outside, and gets lit up as the lightning crashes. The castle courtyard is visible through arrow slits in the north and west walls. Leaning against the walls are mirrors of various sizes, some as tall as humans and others small enough to fit in a backpack.
There's a lot of mirrors.
It's not blue.
Each arrow slit is about 2.5 feet tall and 4 inches wide. The frame mirrors, there's about a dozen and a half of them.
He's bouncing. And wiggling.
Do we know anything related to vampire mythology about mirrors? Do we know that thing?
The only place you've seen the mirrors is here and in the hall. But you can make it's a shame there isn't an actual dedicated lore thing as opposed to history, because history is slightly different from lore. But I'll
History or
allow
intelligence in general.
Yeah, I'll make it a straight intelligence.
Oh.
From everybody?
Yeah.
Intelligence check.
Yeah.
That's my stat too, what the fuck?
Okay, I'll say that Hachi and Alana get a vague idea that there's definitely something about vampires and mirrors.
I think vampires really like mirrors.
Yeah, I mean the mirrors you see in this room, they're all shapes and sizes and styles. It's almost like these would belong in very, very different rooms. each individual mirror would belong in a different place. It's
Yeah.
not.
Like he's gone round the castle, collected all the mirrors, and put them in here. Which is bizarre.
This is Mirror World from the Mighty Bush.
But anyway,
Yeah,
and
if
I'm
we
like,
look in the mirrors,
it seems safe.
You appear to be in some sort of archer's post.
if we look in the mirrors, can we see our reflections?
Yes. There is an exit to the south.
Marching over to the exit.
Oh, hold on, Defile. This was like the secret, like behind the keyboard, behind the piano thing. Like,
Looking
Are
for
we-
traps as I march over to the door.
are we dedicated to go this way, or what about behind us? You know, what if we're snooping down here, and then the count's like, okay, I'm done playing, and he comes in, and then he sees that we're not here, and then
We shot him his help.
boots the asses.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have fucking disappeared on us then.
You make a good point.
And if we
But
go
if he really-
snooping the other way, we're going to bump into his Dusk Elf friend.
He's a fucking ponce. Fuck him.
Mm.
I'm fairly
Jesus.
sure Strahd will know where we are in his castle.
But yeah, I'm gonna look for traps as I'm walking towards the other door.
That'll be an investigation check then.
What up?
You do not see any traps.
God damn it. So yeah, walking over to the door and just, getting ready to pull it open.
Okay. Right, it opens up to a corridor which turns a T-junction and goes left and right. To the
Going to
right
shoot
is to the right is a set
Oh.
of doors, and to the left is a long passageway.
Firebolt down the hallway, just for fun.
Okay, you put the firebolt down there, and it eventually
Just in case there's anything down here.
hits a circular staircase going up and down.
Huh, there's nothing in the hallway.
You think?
Can we not throw fire, please? Once,
I don't think
mean,
they can burn this
that
down.
is our party's MO, but just this once, can we not please set fire to the castle that we're currently in? And is
I'm
the
very-
home of the vampire.
I'm fairly certain that his home can withstand just a little bit of fire. Sorry, Mum.
Just be more careful, please.
We can't afford to replace anything you break.
If there was anything down that hallway, it would have reacted. We would have known, and thus we would no longer have been caught by surprise.
Yeah, but right now we have plausible deniability. You know, the Count disappeared. We were looking for him. But if you go throw him fire, it's like, oh, we're attacking now.
It's just a t-shirt on your arm.
We got lost in the castle because it's a big castle. It's very plausible that we could get lost.
Yes,
Really?
Ron, we're just looking for the privy.
Most people can get panicked.
Normal lost people don't throw fire down hallways. Is all I'm saying.
He knows we're far from normal.
Unless we are being attacked, can we not do aggressive things?
Fine.
I know you're angry. I know you are, but please try to rein it in. Just for now. When we get attacked, go wild. Kill it. Do whatever you like.
Remember you said that.
When we're being attacked, it's usually by something evil. So, smite away.
What if it's our host that happens to attack us?
If he attacks us, then we're defending ourselves.
If he attacks us and you don't attack him back, I'm going to attack you. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair. That's more than fair. Well, I guess I should not lead the way then.
Just a small point from your GM here. Did someone just successfully talk Defeely down?
Where's
Mark
Sven?
it on the calendar.
Have you
You
been
guys
following
did
us,
something
Kev?
that Laura never could.
Especially if it was Alana that lied about Lauren.
And refused to apologise.
Let's not bring that up right now. We've just
Oh
sorted
no!
it out.
Oh no! Defeely has not forgotten. Not worry.
Okay.
Is Sven with us, Kev?
Yeah, if Anna's there, I'm there.
Can you
Yep.
give me just a real quick, like, radar ping down this hall?
Yeah, I only have 2 left, but yeah, I'll do it.
Remember, you have to be able to see things. So, I'm just saying, I'm just pointing from an out-of-character meta point of view that doing it right now is only a good idea if you suspect something invisible there.
Oh, well, like, there's no alcoves in the hall. It's just pure
It's just a
hallway.
straight hallway. There's not really anywhere to
Okay.
hide.
There's also the possibility, Sven, that I'm incredibly stupid. So don't take calls from me. Take calls from other people.
Aren't you supposed to be copying Alana?
Yeah, but that went out the window once
Yeah,
she
you should
stood
be,
up
like-
aggressively. Like,
Be
I can
waggling
act
your
like
finger
that
at
too.
Defeely.
Okay, so what
Alright.
we're
A
doing.
terrible example for my children.
Now, Sven will save it then. I'll save the 2 I have left for when we actually encounter things.
Okay,
Did you say there were doors to our left?
right.
Right. But they were like close by, right? They weren't at the end of a
Yes,
hall.
that yeah, they literally just go out the doorway here, and it's the doorway to the right.
And I would like to check the doors, please.
Okay, check them.
Are they open?
They are indeed.
Like, I imagine like a sinister creak. She's like gonna peer her head round, see what's in the room.
Okay, a high dome ceiling caps the 30-foot wide octagonal room before you. Frescoes faded with age adorn the ceiling, but their images are impossible to make out. Tall, thin arrow slits look out over the courtyard. It is another turret post.
She's gonna
Guys.
pull the door closed again.
I think
Oh, I think you guys might want to see this picture in the book regarding the room you were just in.
Oh,
Ooh. It's kind of cool. Strahd at the organ. But yeah.
guys, I think we should just keep in mind going forward. We have things that we have to look for. Let's not say the name of what we're looking for out loud, but everyone knows. And our best bet is down. If we're just going to be randomly working our way through here, working around, let's go that way instead of upstairs.
The only thing that I worry about is that he may have, eyes throughout his entire home, which, any smart homeowner would. So he may find ways to prevent us from getting to what we're looking for.
I'll be back.
something's happening.
Can you hear me, people? Say something. Oh, no. What?
Nope.
Hello?
Hello?
Uh... Okay, apparently it's back. Fantastic. Yeah, sorry about that. My machine blue screen, I think it overheated. Which probably means I need to open it up and clean it out a little bit. But yes, we'll get on with the game. Unfortunately, that means that I've lost the recording for the first hour and a half. Which is not good. But yes, okay, where were we? The last thing, somebody was ranting and raving about something.
Anna checked the door, and then Hachi made the sensible point that we should be heading downwards in search of what we're searching for.
Okay, I didn't hear that bit. I know you looked in the
The room.
turret, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
She just
so-
closed the door again.
okay, cool. Let me just bring back. There are just so many entries in here. There we go. Right, so, yep, you got the hallway, which is that one, and that's going to head to. Yep, down the end of the hallway is a set of stairs. It goes both up and down. So,
Did you want a marching order?
But
well, I'm going to
you
assume
don't
it's the
pick
usual one.
things. No, it's not funny. You don't.
Which is
pick
normally
them.
Sven and Alana up front.
Probably
Usually
then
Hatch.
Anna.
Yeah, then I would have thought Anna and Ophelia, and then probably Hatch at the back, given he's now got armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Anna's normally at the back, but since Hachi's not armored, she's good being in the middle. Or did Hachi want to lead the way because it was his idea to go down?
No, I'm fine anywhere in the group.
Okay.
I'm just looking for a map. Okay. Okay, are you going to... Where are you going?
Down, I think.
Down the
So you're
stairs.
going to go to the stairs and go down. Okay.
Is
Yep.
it like pitch black, by the way, Mo, or is
Yes,
there
there
like...
is no light source anywhere.
I'll Gandalf the shit out of it with the staff that I got from Anna's cache.
Yeah.
Okay,
Light at the top of it.
there is now light.
Huzzah, that means Anna can see.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
So you
same.
start going down the stairs, and it goes down quite some distance. You'd estimate that you descend about 40 feet.
Down.
We in the mountain now.
Yeah, the
Are we
long,
in the
hollow
main
sigh of the
Moria?
wind breathes a semblance of life into this
No.
otherwise featureless staircase.
It's a tube.
No idea how much backwards and forwards I'm going to have to go on this. Okay. So you reach to the bottom, and basically opens up into a hallway. It just turns to the right, and that's all you can see it doing.
Well, we'll go that way. It seems to be the only way.
Okay, this 10-foot wide arched corridor is cold and moist. The cold seems to emanate from an open archway in the west wall. Yep. There's also there's the archway to the west, and there's a doorway to the north end of the hall.
Cautiously approach the archway and have a look inside.
Sorry, you're
I'll
going to
have
go
a
to the
look at the
archway.
archway. Yeah.
Okay. Sickly yellow lichen covers the ceiling of this cold, damp, 10-foot wide passageway running east and west. Opening off both sides of this passage are 10-foot square alcoves that contain rotting cots, rags, and the skeletal remains of castle guards. The deathly silence fills the hall.
Ugh. I'll hold my nose. I'll say a little prayer to Salune and move up to the door.
So you're leaving the
No, I'm
area.
not going in there. No way.
Okay.
Think.
You reach the door.
Make sure everyone's with me and ready.
Okie dokie. Everybody catches up. Are you opening it?
It is a star.
Preach and clear. Sven, you with me?
Okay.
Sven nods.
Right. I have the door. I'll open it.
Okay,
Ready?
you open it up. Dark stains cover the floor of this area. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lay scattered like toys about the room. Their wood crushed and splintered, replacing them with furnishings made entirely of human bones. The walls and 20-foot-high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow colour, not because of faded or time-worn plaster, but because of they are adorned with the bones and skulls arranged in a morbidly decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. 4 enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from these mounds to a chandelier of bones that hangs from the ceiling above a long table constructed of bones in the centre of the room. 10 chairs made of bones and festooned with decorative skulls surround the table, resting atop which is an ornate bowl-shaped vessel made of yet more bones. The doors to the north and south, the south one is the one you've just come through, are sheathed in bone, but the steel-banded double doors in the centre of the east wall are not. Above the eastern doors is mounted the skull of a dragon.
This is my aesthetic.
This
But
is the skull that I need.
Maybe.
Can I check to see if it's the one that I inside the gap in the dust from the mausoleum?
So you're gonna go check out the skull, yeah?
I want to like look from here, like just size wise, like from where we are. I got the light pointed to it. Can I see if
It
like
looks like it could fit the bill.
Is it how
Right,
big
okay.
in terms of like
Big.
comparison to my body size?
Big.
How the heck am I supposed to move this? Okay, everyone remember this room. Remember where it is. We've got to come back here.
Why?
I have to bring that dragon skull back to Argonvostold.
That's the one you need.
I think so. It's the same size, and I don't imagine there being many dragon skulls laying spare. But that's not what we need right now. We have other things to do.
What if we can't get back here?
I'll find a way to come back here, even if I have to infiltrate my own.
We'll find a way to get back here
I wouldn't let you come in here by
before
yourself.
Daffy burns down the castle.
Yeah, cheese.
Why are you calling me Daffy?
Charlie slept.
All right.
It's like you want my brother, you shut your face.
I
feel like
think.
Stevie's... Go ahead.
Oh no! Go!
No, I was just saying stupid nonsense. I was just gonna say, I feel like you're gonna be one of those dudes, who tries to move a couch out of an apartment building and just throws it out the window. Just throws the dragon head out of the castle. Like, I'll go get that later.
Sven,
I mean, that is an option. Does Castle Ravenloft have a moat?
Well, you'd have to get it up 40 feet first.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'm ripped with
What
my
water sphere is for?
+1 strength.
Well, Defili just kind of looks at her looks at her hands. She's like, I mean, I could become something that might be able to carry that, but I don't know if it would fit in the hallways.
Hachi and Alana, can you make wisdom checks, please?
I thought you were going to say saves. I was going to say no.
Ilana, there is
Yep.
something about this room that really is off-putting to you.
Can I
Is it all
pinpoint what
bolts?
it is, or is it
Um,
just a?
it's
Aria.
you know the feeling you got when the bones of Saint Markovia got removed from that church.
Oh.
Imagine that, but about 1,000 times stronger.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, this room is really not a good place.
Yeah, you reckon there's a fair chance that this is desecrated ground.
So I'll convey that to the group. Like, this is real bad place. This isn't good.
So we should not linger.
Yeah, we should move on.
Oh, by the way, you
Question.
reckon that skull probably weighs about 250 pounds?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's okay. Can I press the digitation and leave a mark on the floor outside?
Which outside?
The outside that we came in, the
Okay.
door that we're standing at. A curling musical horn.
Okay.
I have a question. Last time we raided Anna's stash, we picked up some holy water, right?
Yes.
Patch or spended?
Yes. Sven did. He picked up 3 vials. 3 bottles.
Perhaps we could use some around the dragon.
I mean, we could. I'm not sure how effective it would be, but better than nothing, I guess.
Are you pouring some on the skull?
I'll wait and see if Sven agrees.
He's
Since
Kevin's popped.
we
in.
Oh, currently don't have a
Kevin
Kevin.
I'm gonna say Sven gives it to Anna, and Anna will go and do like a circle.
That was poor choice of words there, Charlie.
That was especially
Perfect choice of
especially with the
words.
bone.
Yeah.
Yes,
Perfect choice of words.
Oh dear.
The reactions that
I'll
Bill has
take
been
you
giving
guys
tonight, it seems
anywhere.
like she is merging with Alana.
Right?
More and more every time we play.
Okay, I'll have a look for you guys. Hold on.
Okay, so you're going to pour the holy water on the skull.
Yeah, and then like in a circle around it.
Okay, Alana, you sense that the area that the water goes over does indeed get sanctified again. Not to the point where it's holy ground,
Mm-hmm.
but
But it's like
it does
neutral.
it does neutralise the desecration.
Okay.
The vial does an area roughly 10 foot squared.
Well, that seems to have done the trick there. It's not a huge area of effect, but it's not holy ground, but it's not desecrated either. So good thinking.
And can what people that are there by the skull do a perception check?
As soon as roll 20 lets me.
That gift.
It's perfect and you know it.
It is.
Roll 20 really doesn't like you, does it?
Roll 20 is lagging hard.
There we go. Okay, Anna, when you're pouring the holy water over the dragon and stuff, you notice that the there's a grey mortar and white paste that's holding things together. You notice that it's starting to give a little bit, and the only reason you can think of is that it's relatively new.
No. Put it.
As in the like wall's been changed?
No,
Or it's been built?
it's the mortar and the paste which is fixing the skull onto the wall.
I will
Like the
point
skull
this
has only
out.
been put up here recently.
Oh, okay, yeah. I will point this out to Hachi and Alana.
And bearing in mind that it's beginning to give, and it's 250-pound dragon skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sort this. Hang on. I will cast a polymorph. And I think the way like I can do CR7 creatures because
What are you polymorphing?
me
Okay.
into a giant ape.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking of.
Don't do
Uh,
it. Giant ape is a lie.
And I'm gonna take it down and set it down because I imagine giant ape's it's got 23 strength.
Yeah, you can do it.
but I'm going to put it down. And just set it. I don't want to take it anywhere else.
Well, the only place really is on the table.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay. Right, so there is a door to the east which doesn't have the bones around it, and there's a door to the north which does.
You need to be careful.
It's like Anna's glancing around like, has she ever done that before?
Never. Can I fit 3 doors like this?
The double doors, yes.
So I guess they're the ones we go for, seeing as Patchy is now gigantic.
Well, what I'm saying is anything which has got double doors you better go through, and if it's only a single door you won't. Let me just double check that they are both indeed double doors.
Could he not do the like suck and gut and go sideways thing?
Oh no, that's with him squeezing through. A giant ape is
Oh,
a huge creature.
right.
Huge creature, yeah.
Oh, it's huge. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I
Basically,
feel he hadn't done
and
it
you can
yet.
squeeze through a gap which is one size smaller. So,
Right.
yeah, they're both double doors. By the looks of things. Yeah. Oh no, the north one is only a single door.
Either way, I'll drop polymorph. It's fine.
Okay.
Uh,
So you've got
I'll
the
drop
north
polymorph.
and you've got the east. Bones or no bones? And for those of you who didn't know, I've got a couple of my Minecraft crowd watching at the moment.
Hello, Minecraft crowd. Say that 3 times fast.
No.
Oh. Yeah, Defeely's just looking at everyone else, like waiting for you guys.
Which do we think is more likely to lead downwards?
I don't think we can tell without checking them both.
Say, would you like me to go down one?
I will take.
Well, you can make a wisdom check to try and compare to the area upstairs that you've been already and make assumptions based
Yeah, I
on
was gonna say,
that.
does Anna know anything about architecture that would help? Local architecture.
Okay, well, based on that, you reckon the one to the east will probably take you to the equivalent of the main staircase.
Right.
Whereas the north one is going to be kind of the more rooms. But, you know, that's based on the rough shape and what you saw of the building from outside.
Mm-hmm.
And that's assuming that below ground is the same as above ground.
I'll give it a go though. So not the east, the other one.
You found a can of beans.
So you want to go north, yeah?
North, yeah.
Okay. Right. Anything special with the door?
Just, cautiously peeking.
Okay, this 30-foot square room is a shambles. Scattered furniture lies in heaps near the walls. Broken bones lay scattered amid crumpled and crushed plate armour. Shields and swords jut from the walls as if driven into them by some tremendous force. 2 doors stand opposite one each other at the centre of the north wall and the way you just came through. A dark archway leads through the east wall.
Though it looks like there was a battle here. Do we press on this way? Because it feels like to me that other door would lead us back to the main area.
Well, then we should continue going down.
Yeah.
But if there's... So this is the door north. We go
Yes.
north, it turns east.
Yes.
The other doors are east. So we're
Yes.
going to end up like east, but then up a bit.
Yeah, you're going to be a bit north of where that other door would have gone. And just, for clarification, when it says the shields and swords jut from the walls, you're talking about long swords being embedded a foot into the wall.
And that's not normal. What the hell can do that? What creature that can roam down here could do that?
By the
That would be
way,
Strahd.
I just looking at the chat interaction just there, I need to clarify something. Angie. Orion is quite possibly the only person on God's green earth with a dirtier mind than yours.
Challenge accepted. I can see that Alana brain, Susie. That was just like the most casual fucking pleb.
None of my business.
I think E-Woman's also offended by that.
Yeah.
Because her mind's dirtier, apparently. That's what the next line's going to say.
Yeah, I'll be right back real quick.
Okay.
Can Anna think of anything that would like be strong enough from her like lore or research to have done that with a sword?
Okay, anybody... all of you make investigation checks.
Oh, I'm theoretically good at those.
I get +7 to that, so I'll take it.
+7?
Yeah.
I have a +8.
Yeah, +1.
Okay. Charlie, looking over the damage, etc., okay, the impression that you get is that a group of armed men retreated into this room. They then fought a single foe, which led to their destruction and the weapons ending up where they were. You just CSI'd this shit.
Okay.
And yeah, all of these are really old.
Alright, I don't see the point in giving everyone a history lesson. I think we should continue on. I think it
Then
helps us.
east door here or east door with the double doors?
There's also a north door.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There's a north door and there is an east door.
I think we go back to where the stairs should have been maybe and see if there's more stairs down.
Alright, yeah.
There were no more stairs down.
We didn't go through the double doors.
No, I'm saying where you originally came down. You reached the bottom of that stairwell. Where you originally
Oh yeah, no, I mean like where the upstairs stairs were would have been above the double doors at east and one room back. According to the layout of the castle, assuming they kept the layouts the same. In the bone room, the ossuary.
Yeah, no, I'm just checking something. Sorry, it's just there's well over a dozen maps in this book.
Yeah,
And
I know, man.
They
I'm glad
go
your
all
brain
over
can
the
hold on to
place.
spatial stuff, Stevie, because I am so turned around already. And I've been like drawing a little line on a page to try and keep track.
Yeah, this castle's crazy, but it's rad.
You know what? I really wish I could afford the new Roll20 Curse of Strahd supplement.
Is
Sorry,
that
it was
out
already
yet?
in there. Yeah, no, I think it comes out this week coming up. It wouldn't have been ready for this game.
Yeah, I think it's the
But-
20th.
I'm pretty sure it's this week coming up, but having that would be so good. But it would kind of negate all that work that I've already done.
Yeah.
And meant
The
that I would have
maps
paid
already
for the
bought.
maps already I bought, yeah. But it would have
Yeah.
given me already in Roll20 maps for all this stuff.
And
It's
tokens
just like,
too.
I could have sworn there was one which showed all the levels, one on top of each other. Which is what I'm looking for.
God, when I was running this, I had converted all the imagery and everything into like an 18-bit old game RPG, and it was a right ball ache to do the maps.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I mean, I
we
thought
on
about
break?
making all this. No,
Not yet.
I'm looking
Okay.
stuff up, and we're talking while I'm looking stuff up.
Okey-doke.
Although we probably will be going for a break shortly, because reasons. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, so you got north, east, or back where you came.
Okay, do we want to go east and go the way if we're upstairs where the staircase was, or do we want to keep pressing north?
Let's just go wherever the monkey fits.
I'm on
It's
polymorph
not a monkey
already.
anymore.
Oh.
I
Wait,
used
we're
the
so-
4th level spell to lift it down.
I don't know if Anna knows what else we're looking for, by the way. I'm fairly sure Anna only knows about the dragon skull.
Oh yeah, because Anna wasn't with us when we went to go see the werewolves. But we can't exactly tell her what we're doing now, just in case someone's listening.
So we're looking, like meta. We're looking for a dungeon, effectively, right?
Yeah, meta on a meta
Okay.
level, yeah.
Someone just go in a direction, because I think at this point it doesn't really matter. We'll end up where we end up.
Yeah, let's push north.
Yeah, let's keep going north.
If we really need to do anything, I can split east and meet up with you guys.
Sorry, did you say you're
If
going
you
north, or
Yes.
Yeah.
and you're thinking about splitting off?
If really necessary, I can and cover more ground. Nothing's going to pin me down.
You're the best around. Is that what you're
I
saying?
was just thinking that.
Okay, so you're going to open the door to the north.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. This shadowy room is in perfect order. A great table stands here with its chair, inkwell and quill set carefully in place. Lances, swords and shields that bear the Barovian crest are hung neatly on the dark oak panelled walls. This place is immaculate.
That's immediately suspicious.
Yeah.
Is there like a chair? In
Yes.
here anywhere?
Yes,
I
there's
overturned
a
the
table
chair.
and a chair. You're going in, yeah?
I think we have to, yeah. We're pushing this way.
Yep,
We've
yep.
made the decision, let's go. But I overturned the chair.
There's nothing invisible as we're going through, right?
Make a perception check.
Well, I mean, just because she's got see invisibility, right? So.
Yes, but that'll just allow you to see invisible things that are
Right.
hiding. Okay, you go in, and as you go in, you glance across, and you see the face of...
Swear to God, if you see my brother.
No.
That would be great, though.
Not yet.
If you say so, babe.
Give me a second. Give me a second. The description isn't there, it's back here. You see, you recognise the face of an elf with brown skin and long black hair.
Oh.
And as you glance over towards him, you see the flit of movement from his hands.
I don't have counterspell!
Oh shit.
What's your AC, Angie?
Archie does.
It's 12 right now because I knew I should have cast Mage Armor. Son of a bitch!
Okay, you get struck by 2 darts.
Does anybody else see them?
Yes. He wasn't invisible, he was just hiding.
Oh, motherfucker!
Nobody else was looking for hidden stuff. The first one hits you for 9 piercing damage and 7 poison damage.
Uh-oh.
The second one hits you for 9 piercing damage and 5 poison damage. And I just need to double check.
Wow, that
That's my
elf
HP
really
right now.
picked the wrong person to pick on.
I'm gonna say, oh buddy. You done hecked up.
Like, of anyone in this group to have hit first.
Oh, 11!
Right. Player handbook is the one with the conditions in, right?
Yeah, that's very back.
Yes. I mean, she's essentially dead, like, just kill her.
Excuse me!
I mean, what? That wasn't me.
Look, man, I know how Hachi feels, but come on.
You are
Yeah.
currently poisoned. Which means...
I feel great!
Oh no, sorry, make a constitution saving throw. Two of them.
Ooh, I'm good at these.
2 of them.
Oh, I'm not good at these.
You are currently under the effects of the poisoned status effect, which means that you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Uh-oh.
which means you probably want to
Exactly.
rely on saving throw spells right now.
Yar.
Okay, we will roll for initiative when we get back from a break.
Ah.
It's going to be the slightly longer break because it's the middle of the game, and I know I disappeared for a bit earlier, but I wasn't actually taking a break. I was frantically trying to get my machine working again.
Should we drag tokens on in the break to get that all?
Well, we'll
For
put
initiative
tokens on
rolls?
for initiative and all that sort of stuff, but Strahd is almost going to be entirely theatre of the mind.
Oh yeah, of course. I was just saying,
Because-
like,
Yes,
from a tech
we will
point of
do.
view.
We will do,
Okay.
yes.
Aria, picking everything, please.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll be back in a bit, folks.
It's open, so I could only see who was talking.
How
Intelligence
dare you,
check,
Charlie.
Charlie. And see
I
if
was
it's
stuffing
We're back.
biscuits in my face.
We're back with the news that's new and improved by the US Army, the sweetest smelling army in the world. Name the film.
Is that sarcasm?
Name the film.
Good morning,
That's,
Vietnam.
yeah, I was
Good
just
Morning,
about to say
Vietnam.
Good Morning Vietnam. I've never actually seen it though.
It's such a good film. I can quote that almost that entire monologue. Right, yeah, so if you put your tokens along the top,
Oh, what a...
I shall grab
actually, I
a
do want
random
to.
token, because I don't think I've actually got one for him. Nope, I don't.
Wreck me.
So I'm going to grab a random token for him. Is there one here that looks vaguely appropriate? Probably not. So I might just do one that's going to screw with your heads.
I 100% know what it's going to be. No, I don't.
Oh, no.
I'm in
It'll
it.
be Lauren's token.
No,
I
was
thought it was
expecting-
definitely going to be Lauren.
God.
It's the cat that got knocked out by a mailbox.
It's Lauren's other token.
Oh, I think that initiative was actually for this
No, it wasn't.
thing.
I hadn't cleared it.
Are you sure?
so, yes.
Because, no, he rolled already.
Who
Before
wrote
Oh,
I did
yeah,
my lightning bolt
Yeah,
test.
up above. It's 24.
Well, it would have
Strahd.
overwritten other stuff, yeah, but we can go through and add people if necessary.
I was just saying that 24 probably would count towards his initiative, though. Since he had just rolled it for this encounter. I'm just fighting so that one of us goes before the douchebag.
GM roll D20 plus 100.
Makes what?
That could still be 2.
Okay, so is everybody on there? Okay, right.
We
Actually,
have
what
to
did you actually roll?
Sven. 14.
Okay, so it's just Sven that needs to be on there.
Yes.
Yeah, Sven just needs to be re-added.
And he rolled a 24.
Yar.
Love your Bagel.
24.
Yeah.
He could have
Once,
not
yeah.
gone first, but
Too cute.
yeah, he rolled a 19. Right. Okay. Is Kevin there or not?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. In which case, you go first.
Keep those. Did I see our friend get the?
Yeah, as soon as he started moving and started throwing the daggers, all of you became aware of him.
All right, but I don't actually know. There's no visible sign that she's been poisoned.
No, you just saw a couple of darts strike home.
All right, then I will just charge our newfound dead friend and smack.
He's not dead.
He will be.
Yeah, but that's not newfound, is it? That's future found. Okay. Roll a hit.
I did.
Did you? Oh, okay. I need to roll down. Okay, well, a 10 is going to miss.
What did you roll, like a 2?
Right?
It was.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake.
The 15 will miss.
Well, then I'm done.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
Is Elvish is super fast?
Yeah. And as you saw from earlier, he's wearing studded leather.
Like to see him outrun a goddamn fireball.
Okay. It is his turn. He pulls out his scimitars and in a flurry of action starts striking back at you.
Bag and bin Drisdor.
Jesus.
You ain't nothing.
13 will miss. 17 will miss you, won't it?
Yes.
And what about 20?
Oh, just barely still missed. 21 is for me.
Is that with or without your spell?
What spell?
I thought you had Shield of Faith that you used.
No.
No, okay. 21 misses. Okay. In which case he misses with all 3 blows, and we'll move on to Alana.
Okay, how big is this room again?
It is 30 foot by 20 foot.
I'm gonna go stand in the middle of the room and cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
For what,
I've
dude?
missed that bullshit so much.
I love it.
Spirit Guardians is one of the most awesome spells in the entire game.
And I want them to look like, you know, at the beginning in Lord of the Rings, where there's all the elves stood there and they've all got the
Yeah.
sword and they do that whippy cool bit. That's what they look like.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think Bill learns about Spirit Guardians from the game with Binky.
Yeah, and our cleric in my Monday game uses it constantly and it pisses the DM off.
It is just such an awesome one. Okay, so it will be a wisdom save at the beginning of his turn, right?
Yep. Yes. And obviously I've decreed that the party are unaffected by it.
Okay, cool. Right, anything else?
No.
Okay, Hachi.
Since Alana is on the offense, I will play the defense and take the same position as Alana side by side, and I cast Beacon of Hope.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, declare it bullshit in here.
And I choose the party for advantage on wisdom saves, death saves, and max HP regen.
From healing, right? Okay, cool. Anything else?
No, that's me.
Da feeling.
So where the fuck is this asshole?
He's in the corner of the room.
Are any of my buddies close to him?
Sven. Sven closed in and started trying to stab him, but failed.
I do know that Sven is a Dexy motherfucker.
But how pissed off are you that you just got hit by darts?
Oh, I missed something, so I'm going to do it as a reaction at the end of your turn.
For fuck's sake!
Uh-oh.
You know what? That fucking hurt. Retribution can wait.
Okay. Anything with a bonus action?
I don't think I have a bonus action. Hold on. Yeah, I don't have anything as a bonus action. All of my spells are actions, so...
Okay,
Yes,
fair
my
enough.
turn.
So he should have done this on his turn, so I'm going to do it now. He is going to do this. It's going to hit Feely and Sven.
Motherfucker.
Can each of you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
You have advantage on these.
Don't matter.
Yep.
Okay, they
And don't
both
forget-
fail.
Sven's
How-
aura too.
How close is the feeling? It has to be within 10 feet.
Oh, I'm not,
no,
no.
no, you are.
Am I?
Yeah, the entire room is only 30 feet.
Oh. Well. So then I get +3, so 15. Yay!
Okay, and yep, you still both fail, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Oh,
Okay.
hey, I get the +3 as well.
you do.
Mine was a 17.
All right, yes, advantage, isn't it? Okay, so yep, the 17 passes. Okay, so Defeely, you take 25 points of psychic damage as you hit. In your mind, you hear the screams of the thousands of people Rahadin has killed.
That was how many? 20
25. Sven, you take 12.
Okay.
As your mind is just filled with the screams of thousands. Oops. How you doing?
She's on 22. That's what that number is.
Are we bloodied?
Oh, it's gonna get real bloody in here real quick.
Okay. Anna.
She is going to run up. Can I get into some sort of flank with Sven, or is the dude up against the wall?
You will not be able to flank, but you will be able to close in and get in melee range.
Alright, I will do that. And then I want to stab him.
Okie dokie. I need to find his page again.
I get sneak attack on that, I believe.
You will.
Sorry, I haven't played a rogue for a while.
Okay, that's
You
cool.
get sneak attack as long as there's somebody within 5 feet of him.
Crap, does anyone happen to know how much that is? I think it's 3d6, right?
It's
At level
4.
8. At level 8, I think it's 4.
It's 4d6. I just looked at it, so yeah.
Okay,
I
cool.
apologize, that was me being not prepared.
It's all good.
Yeah, I need to bring something else up as well, so.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I love rogues, okay?
Sorry, you. That was
26 to hit.
26 to hit. Yep, that hits. So that's 25 points of damage.
Yes. And then I don't have a dagger in my offhand, so I can't do that. Bonus action. Disengage. Please.
Okie dokie. And are you moving away?
Yeah, I want to back up.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm just trying to find something. There we have it. Fantastic. Just gotta look over it. Okay. Was there anything else?
No, that's action, bonus action, and movement.
Okay, cool. In which case we move round to Sven again.
Is there, without burning it again, just in this last round and stuff, does this person look living to me?
Looks. Yes. But, you know, you've come across... it doesn't look dead, put it that way.
Yeah. It's just, you know, we're all burning our stuff against this one foe, and I feel like we should have just started with, what are you doing here?
Well, he started with throwing
Yeah, he
darts into
started
someone's
this.
neck.
You shot first.
What if he was hiding and just looking for stuff?
If he was hiding, he shouldn't have taken that fucking pot shot if he was just looking for shit. Fuck him up.
And he just hurt Daffy's brain with the screams of thousands of dead people.
And your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it barely hurts. It's more like tickled. His thousands of foes meant nothing to me. But yeah, fine. Sven will just usual attack, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Very
We're
boring.
gonna have words after this, husband.
That will hit.
I'll just go for the second attack. I'm not wasting smites on something I don't know.
Okay, that one misses.
Oh, we're done.
Okay, cool. Right. On his turn, you see his eyes flit across to the other corner in the room, at which point he poofs in a cloud of purple smoke
He
and
takes
reappears.
Spirit Guardian's damage.
He makes a wisdom save.
Yes.
What is your DC?
My DC is, oh bollocks. Shit, what I that on the
Less than
sheet?
23, right?
Yo, yeah.
Can you make a roll for the damage anyway? Because it is half damage on a...
Yeah. Did that do it? It did not.
Did you click the repeat thing on the thing above it?
Yep.
I'll just take that damage, given that was the first.
Oh, hang
damage.
on.
Okay, no. What?
There we go.
Okay.
12.
12. Okay, so that's going to be...
6.
6. That's 6. Okay, so yeah, he poofs as he misty steps across the room.
That's another beach.
Out of the melee range of everybody. However, being very close to our cleric friends,
Oh,
Who-
voice fucked.
are going to be required to make wisdom saving throws.
There you go.
Oh, give me a sec. Sheet.
You guys are not close enough to
That was
spend,
a
so
check,
you don't get the
Hachi.
+3.
Thank you, boy.
Probably doesn't make a difference for him.
Are we all rolling?
No,
You
it's
have
just
advantage.
Hatchie and I.
Speaking of
Okay.
hope,
Yes, but you get advantage. So Hatchie gets a 14, you get 28. Okay, so Hatchie, as the screams torment your mind, you take 24 points of psychic damage. Sorry,
Is that
20,
a spell?
20.
Is that like a spell action or
It's
just
a bonus
something you can
action.
do?
It's just something you can do.
Yeah, but like, is it a counter-spellable thing or?
No, it's just something you can do. He can do.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's under the actions section. Well,
Yeah,
no,
then
the
it's-
abilities section.
No,
Um,
Like 25?
20.
24.
Sorry, 20. 20. I said it wrong.
That's easier maths. Yeah,
It's
boy.
20 and you take 10. Alana.
cool.
Yeah, Rahadin is not an easy foe.
You are so cheeky. Look at that face.
Okay, so he's done his... He's cast, he's done his Deathly Choir.
You are so cheeky.
As he moves across, you see that the robes that he is wearing bellows, and out of it comes a shadowy form, which starts to manifest into a humanoid shape.
God, cheeky boy.
Those of you who have training, in your cast would have studied the realms of demons, etc.,
Stop
can make a religion
picking
roll.
everything. You've got shining armor.
I don't
Okay,
think that's me.
you both recognise this as a shadow
I
demon.
played it the other day.
Dick.
Are we sure it's not a fart demon?
It could be a fart demon.
I'm sorry, you said billowing rose.
And it moves across and takes a swipe at, I'm going to say Alana, because she's probably the furthest one into the room because she went up to the middle first.
Not to be a dick, but does that have to make a wisdom save?
Yeah, because Spirit Guardians.
It started its
Entered
turn.
Space.
Yep, that's fair.
Hashtag Spirit Guardian bullshit.
Hashtag rules layer.
It's coming right at me. I don't give a fuck.
That's fair.
It takes the damage.
Da-ding. 17.
Yep. Okay, and he takes a swipe at Ilana with its
1v1 me.
claws. AC 19.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, that's going to be... Helps if I put the right command in. That's going to be 8 points of psychic damage.
You really do a lot.
Oh, how much damage did you say it took? 17.
Yeah.
When the spirit guardians strike out of it, you hear a massive howl of pain as the very essence of the shadow demon seems to flicker in and out of existence for just a moment as it struck. It's also bloodied.
Alright.
You can probably fairly easy read into that it is vulnerable to radiant damage. Okay, so that's the Shadow Demon, that's Rahadin. We will move on to Ilana.
Okay, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon next to this the shadow thing and Rahadin. Let me
Okay.
just boop the button. Where's the button? There's the button.
But yeah, 'cause
There we go.
it doesn't attack when you cast it. Who are you hitting?
Let me just check in a sec. How it hit Rahadin?
Okay, it misses.
No, balls. But after I did that, I will then try to hit the shadow demon
Okay.
with my no, with my spear.
Okay.
Just so you know, spiritual weapon will cancel out the spirit guardians.
Yeah, they're both concentration.
Nope, spiritual
No.
weapon's not concentration.
It
You
says
have
on the
it as
spell
concentration,
concentration.
Yeah,
on
but
there.
that's
Oh,
wrong,
that, you're
though.
right.
That's
You're
not
right.
right.
You're right. My bad.
Yeah,
I was
no,
just looking at
spiritual
that.
weapon.
I'm like, wait, hold on.
You know, I was looking at your spell thing. So.
Yeah. That's wrong. I'll change that.
Okay, cool.
But I'm gonna stab at the thing with my spear.
Which spear is that?
It's just a spear I have.
It's
Just a normal spear.
Okay, cool.
I don't think we have a random
Oh.
spear, do we?
Lauren had a fancy
Lauren
spear.
had a
Yeah.
fancy spear. Okay, you do not
Had.
have advantage. You are going for the shadow demon. That will hit.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, because I'm 8th level, I get to do a divine strike,
Which adds another d8.
which adds a d8 of radiant damage. So 1d8.
Yep, it screams as the radiant damage strikes through it.
And
And
then,
it is looking fainter and more transparent than it was before.
cool. And then I shall stand my ground and be unperturbed by the shit that has been thrown in my direction by these
Hachi.
clowns.
I will look at our boy Rahadin and say, I didn't know we were bringing friends. In that case, I drop a Guardian of Faith, blazoned with the symbol of the Order on the shield and a sword to strike out at the shadow, whatever it was, demon.
Okay, I'm just going to point out something to you. It
Yeah.
only does damage when creatures move next to it.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm putting it down like dead in front of us. And
I'm just
then-
saying, if they don't move from a space that's not next to it to a space that's next to it,
Yeah, but they can't get within 10 feet of me and Alana then.
well, they'll the shadow demon's
The
already
demon
next to you.
can because he's inside it already, but
Okay,
that's fine.
I'm just pointing that out for the purposes of.
yeah.
Okay, so basically, effectively, what you're talking about is kind of like an L-shaped. When you've got Rahadin, then diagonally you've got the demon, then diagonally you've got you two, and then in the diagonal between Rahadin and the demon, you're putting that, yeah? Or
Yeah,
are you
like
putting it
just
closer to
behind the
you?
demon, so that it's like us, demon, guardian, space Rahadin.
Okay, cool.
So he has to move into the guardian sphere.
In order to get to you.
Yes.
Okay, that's cool. Anything else?
I have nothing else I can do.
Okay. Dafili.
Alright, so going to move into a place where I can zap both the demon and the douchebag.
Okay, the way I've got this in my head,
Through me.
No.
It would be through him.
Ah, well, motherfucker.
Just do it.
Yeah, she's probably angry enough. Give me a sec. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Yep, sorry, dude.
Just do it.
It's happening.
Okay, so that's going to be dexterity saving throws.
Also.
Oh, big sweet +1, boys. Never mind.
I'm so sorry.
Don't you get advantage from Beacon of Hope, or is that gone?
That's
That's
wisdom.
wisdom.
Ah,
Okay.
and you're not close enough to Sven.
Nope.
The
No matter that.
shadow demon evaporates. And Rahadin does not look happy.
Good. I'm not happy either. And that's gonna be my turn.
Okie dokie. Hatchie, did you... Oh, that's not a good roll. Okay, Anastasia.
Alright, so can Anna get to Rahindin?
Yes, there is nothing to stop you now that the demon is gone.
Is anyone within 5 feet of him?
No.
I don't think so.
Poop. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna run at him with my sword.
Okay. Well, that
23
hits.
to hit.
That
That's
hits.
10 stabby damage. Yeah, run him exactly at 3. For bonus action, you know what? No, I'm just gonna stay right there.
Okay, cool.
Unless for bonus action, you'll let me like start getting my crossbow out.
I'm surprised you haven't got it out while you've been walking around the castle. To be honest
Well,
with you,
I didn't say it, so it didn't happen.
I will let you
basically.
do. I will let you use the bonus action to get it out because I'm nice.
Thank you. Very kind.
Okay, Sven.
Okie dokie.
He is on the other side of the room to you, but he is easily within your movement range.
Yeah. But then it's only one attack, right? I can't remember.
No, you still get your full attacks. You just got to use your move action to move. That's all.
Yeah, I'll move up to him.
Cool.
I'll swing. Nope.
That will miss. As will that, unfortunately.
It's fine.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okie dokie. Rahadin is now in range of everyone except for Dafili. And can you do your damage roll again?
I can. Give me a sec. Where is it? Nope, the spiritual weapon. Spirit Guardians. Boop. Whew!
Okay. Cool.
My DC 16. By the way, I found it.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's on the spell as well.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Right, he is going to lash out. Well,
I mean,
Anna
Anna stood right in
actually
front
hit
of him.
Anna actually hit him, so he's going to attack you. Oh, wrong button. 19?
Hits.
3 damage.
Okay.
27, another 5.
Okay.
And 18,
Hits.
another 2 damage.
That's 10 points of damage.
Yes. All slashing damage. And then everybody except for Angie needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
No advantage this time.
Don't need it.
But you are all in range. You've all got the +3 from Sven, though.
That didn't matter.
Okay.
We are garbage.
Right.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. Everybody except for Bill that rolled takes 34 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Bill takes 17.
Hachi is down.
Anna's bloodied,
Shit. Okay.
but only just.
Wow, I didn't realise you were hit for that, though, dude.
That
I
lightning
got hit
bolt
by 31
took
lightning.
me for half of my health.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the lightning
Yeah.
bolt and the screams. That's
Yep.
a lot of damage.
I kind of fucked him up.
I
a little
I'm
bit.
still
kinda
have-
gonna be
I
looking
still have
forward to the
big
stats for
HP,
this.
but yeah.
Okay, Ilana.
Okay.
So what happened to Beacon of Hope?
Oh, he dropped
Beacon of
it.
Hope went down because I got hit by the lightning bolt.
Oh, you lost concentration.
Yes, I did the
Okay.
concentration check and everything.
Okay, cool. Oops.
Okay. I am going to cast. Let me check. Gonna cast Mass Healing Word just to get everybody like topped up. I'm gonna cast it at 4th level. Oh shit! Okay, and I also get that because I get healed now when I heal people because I'm rad.
Alright, I'm
Up
no
to
longer
6
bloodied.
creatures of your choice. I believe you can choose yourself.
Yeah, but I get Blessed Healer, so I get
Yes,
healed.
but what?
first.
Oh, right. That's if you don't target yourself, isn't it? So you
Yeah.
pick whichever's higher, 15 or your blessed healer.
Oh shit! No, I'm gonna pick myself. Fuck that. Yeah, so everybody gets some heals. I'm Soldier 76 right now. Oops, didn't mean to press that. Rip.
You're on 400 out of 80 hit points.
Apparently.
God level.
Okay,
You tank.
so
Fuck up that.
you are no longer unconscious and at risk, Hatchy, but you are prone.
And
Yes.
as my bonus action, I'm gonna just flick the spiritual weapon at Rahadin.
Okay.
Where is it? Bloop. Bloop.
That's going to
Yeah.
miss.
Whiff.
Okay. Hatchy.
Half
Right.
my movement. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say Mo, like at the end of his turn, I meant to say this, but then we were getting healed suddenly. As a reaction, Anna has Skirmisher, which means she can move 15 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity when an enemy ends its round within 5 feet of her. So basically, Anna can bamf 15 feet out of the way of Rahadin at the end of his turn.
Radin's turn. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant to say, but then Bill was healing and it was fantastic.
Okay, cool.
Also necessary.
15 feet to stand, as far back as I can get while keeping him in sight. With the
Yeah,
other
because you are
15.
not in melee range with him, so you're not going to draw an attack of opportunity.
And I will tell him a joke and see how he likes it.
Wisdom saving throw.
What was the joke, Stevie?
I don't have a joke, I just died.
What do you call a deer with no eyes?
No idea.
What do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs?
Don't no idea.
Yep.
would you call a deer with no eyes, no legs, and an arrow stuck out its side?
Venison.
Still no bloody idea.
That was what I said for hideous laughter.
I'm not on you right now if he fails.
Okay, you know that look Ilana's been giving Angie all night?
By the way, portent for 5 so that it is dice rolls of 5. Because I'm a dick. Portent is saved to 5. Before you said whatever his roll is wisdom save.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, he probably has legendary saves.
That's the tone of a DM about to bring it all down on top of us.
No, I'm just reading.
How does a female vampire flirt? She bats her eyes.
So good. Oh.
That was terrible.
Okay, no, I was just trying to figure out whether it's a charm effect or not.
Portent?
No, hideous laughter.
Oh.
It's an enchantment, but it is not a charm,
You want some more paper?
I'm just gonna have a look.
as
at
it causes
I'm just gonna have a.
incapacitation, I think.
Yeah, but it's still one of those funky ones. I'm just gonna have a quick look at it in the PHB, just in case the SRD wasn't copied across properly. Oh, that's right. It's under T in there, isn't it?
Yeah, Tasha's hideous laughter.
Okay, no, it's not a charm effect. No, it's basically whether or not he got advantage or not.
Yeah.
Because then I'd get to roll again, and if the lower one out of the two wasn't a 5, he could have had that.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Because you only get to change one dice roll, you don't get to change the result, if that makes sense.
Yeah, with advantage and disadvantage, it gets a bit murky for portent, so you have to be careful when you use it.
Well, no, the way I work it is you change a dice roll. Yeah, so he can then use the other dice roll if he has advantage, if he chooses to.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay, so he is now on the floor laughing. It's a really awkward laugh. It's like this guy doesn't really know how to laugh. But he's doing it anyway.
Ha ha. Ha,
Like
ooh,
someone-
ha, hee ha.
An alien tried to learn how to laugh by mimicking Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr has the world's weirdest laugh.
The best laugh. That's so funny.
Okay, we move on to Duffili.
Alright, so I want to move to a place where I'm not going to hit anybody. 'Cause that'd be great.
Okay.
Aside from,
You'll be
douche
able to,
Makai.
yeah, you'll be able to move to a position, no problem.
Excellent.
Yeah, you team killing fucktard.
Wow.
I love you for that reference. Oh god. Alright, so is there any way I could maybe aim Burning Hand so it just hits him?
Only if you got into melee range.
Fuck it. Seriously.
Okay, so you had disadvantage. Oh no, it's not a spell attack, is it? Is it just a dex?
No, it's a dex saving throw.
Okay.
Each creature in a 15-foot cone must make a dex saving throw.
Okay. He takes damage.
Sec. Give me one sec. Yeah, never mind. I was looking at my
You need to make your
sorcerer
other
kit
roll
that I
as
could
well.
use. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm gonna move away now.
Okay. He will take the attack of opportunity.
Of course. DC is 15.
Yeah, he hits you. If you rolled one high, he would have got double your AC. 6 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty then.
He's incapacitated.
He is incapacitated. He cannot take reactions. You're right. Which also meant. Let me check.
He gets to do a save again though with advantage.
Yeah, no, he gets to do a save now that he's taking damage. But no,
Yeah.
I want to check the incapacitated condition. Can't take actions or reactions. Okay, does not affect saving throws. That's fine. Cool. Because that's important. He will make his wisdom saving throw with advantage. Okay. He stops laughing.
It wasn't that funny to be fair.
I thought it was.
Worked on Angie.
Shoot up.
Okay, Anna. He
Alright.
is, however, still prone, so you do get advantage, and therefore you can get sneak attack damage. Well, you'd get that anyway, because both... sorry, not Defeely, Sven's there.
Alright, so I'm gonna move back in. Stab with my sword.
You
and that
have
gets-
advantage, that will hit.
Alright, so 46 sneak on that.
Seriously?
Wow.
Is that real?
That
Oh
is
my
real.
God.
And then for my bonus action, because I'm a crossbow expert, I want to shoot him in the face. Which I know is
with
at
advantage.
disadvantage.
Not if you're a crossbow expert.
Yeah, but he's prone, right?
Yeah, but you're within 5 feet.
Okay, sure. I shoot him in the face.
No, that's if you take a ranged attack shot outside of 5 feet.
Okay.
He is bloodied. Finally.
This is not a nice way to treat guests.
Okay.
So that's action, bonus action. Yep, I'm done.
Okie dokie. Sven. Wow.
Where he's standing, I'm gonna plant that.
You know that's gonna fuck up buddies unless you moved, right?
What's that?
People within 5 feet of him, right?
No, it's just a 5-foot radius. It literally just hits
Right.
where he's standing, and then when he starts his turn,
No,
he'll take
that
him.
would be a
No.
5-foot diameter, not a 5-foot radius.
Yeah, 5 foot radius means that it actually spans 15 feet across.
It's,
In
well,
a
Anna
square.
can take the damage. I don't know who else is that close. Just use it. I'll roll the check. Who else is in?
Hang on.
That
Until the
means-
spell ends, Dim Light spells Scylla. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time or starts its turn there, it is engulfed.
Yeah.
So it will be a Constitution save at the beginning of your turn. You could, however, center it in the corner of the room so it would only affect him.
Good.
Because it's not a physical form. So I'm going to say that if you put it in the thing, the rest of the beam is in the walls. Because it's not physical, it doesn't have physics affecting it. Like a fireball
Oh,
would.
okay.
'Cause you know, if you put a fireball into a small area, it's going to expand. Whereas this is just light.
Yeah.
Ouchie bright.
Okay.
and
I thought it was a
counterlight.
very thin beam, not a big.
No, if it was 5 foot diameter, you would have been right. But it's a 5-foot radius.
Same problem I had with watery sphere.
Yeah.
Oh, right. All right. Well, then, yeah. Provided that I'm allowed to just pick a spot on the ground, then
Yeah, basically you're doing it in the very corner of the room behind him. So it's only the
Yeah.
square he's standing in the very corner that's got it.
yeah.
Okay. So it then becomes... do you have a bonus action you wish to do?
No.
Okay. In which case, he will make his Constitution saving throw. Wow. Okay, can you roll the... are you just going to do the damage from that first one?
Yeah, the 12 radius
Okay.
that it showed.
He takes the damage. Okay, at which point he
Wisdom saving throw.
is going to do a wisdom saving throw.
And I will boop the button again. Beep-a-doo. Eh. Oh, and for the Shadow Demon as well, that's gone. That's gone, right?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Now he is going to do his stabby attacky murder death kill, which doesn't really do much. Having seen you cast, he's going to do it on you, Sven.
Yeah.
Miss 25.
Yeah.
That's 5 slashing. And that one will miss. Then he will do the Deathly Choir, which I believe the only people that are safe is Hatchie, because you moved back a bit, didn't you?
Yep.
So everybody except for Hatchie is going to need to make a Wisdom saving throw.
These
So I can't
rolls.
take that shit, I think, again, like...
Okay.
Angie's on BRB.
Yeah. Okay. Sven, you take 18 points of psychic damage. Is concentration half the damage or the damage?
It's half the damage, or if it's less, then it's 10.
Okay. Right, so you're going to need to make a Constitution saving throw DC 10, Sven. And so are you, Susie.
Okay.
This is concentration checks for your Moonbeam
Oh, no!
and your Spirit Guardians, respectively.
Shit.
Portent 11.
Did you say concentration?
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw.
It is? Oh, okay.
Yes. Basically, if you've got a concentration thing going, yeah, and you get hit for damage, you've got to make sure that you maintain your concentration. Yeah, you're fine.
No, I know how concentration
Yeah.
works. It's just weird that it's constitution.
Well, I think it's the whole, your ability to shrug off the damage.
Yeah, it's the same save in 5e.
Okay, which we'll deal with Angie when she gets back. Because that
Did
was...
I take 18 damage?
Yes, and 9
Okay.
for... Actually, where's your original saving throw? Oh, there we go. Yes. 9 for... Sorry, 9 for Ilana. 18 for the other two.
Oh my god, I can't maths.
What was your hit points?
51.
And you took 18, so that's 38.
Thank you. Sorry. Being slow today.
No,
No, that's not
Wait,
right.
what?
33.
51 minus 18? Yeah, 33.
33.
It's just 50 minus 17.
I just
Alright,
took 13 off instead by mistake.
I'm back to Bloodhood. But I get to...
I can
Oh,
see
it's not my
why
turn.
Rahadin is considered the threat level he is, given how piss poor his weapons are.
Yeah,
It's that Deathly Choir.
Yeah,
Does a lot of damage.
you maintain your Spirit Guardians, though, I think, because
Yeah.
Because you
I
portented
portented
it.
the 11. Yeah, then I'm going to remove that as well.
So you've used both your portents now, haven't you?
I have indeed.
Right. We'll start on Alana's turn and we'll deal with Angie when she gets back.
Okay. So everyone's hurting real bad, right? Anna's like blooded.
Anna's okay. She's at 33, but yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
I'm super
Well,
dead, so...
technically speaking, from a meta level, you should only ever know if somebody's bloodied or not bloodied.
Well, she is bloodied. She's not like profusely bleeding out of every orifice.
Yeah. Because I remember Hachi ate shit. So I'm gonna do another mass healing word, but I'm gonna do it 3rd level this time.
Okay.
Well, the level that it is.
Before you hit it, decide whether... Okay.
Go.
I was
Decide
saying,
whether-
really, you should decide on your Blessed Healer before or after you roll.
I should. But consider that Blessed Healer is 2 plus the spells level, so at this point I'm taking the heals for myself.
Okay.
I think the only time when I will just take the Blessed Healer is if I'm doing like a Cure Wounds or something.
Yes. No, I was just checking. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Angie, we're going to quickly go back to you. You need to make a Wisdom saving throw for the Deathly Choir.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That will
Man.
be 18 points of psychic damage.
Am I close to Sven?
Yes.
So then that would make it an
18.
18.
9 damage.
Oh, good.
And then you get 12 healing.
Yes. Then you get 12 healing very shortly after.
So just add +3 health.
I mean, you know.
No,
I'll
do
just
all the
what I
math,
want.
damn it.
Well, the fun thing is when you click on your
Jungle
token,
working.
you can add it and subtract it, so makes it real easy. Went to bloodied, then got back out of bloodied, so.
Also, my moonbeam's still up, right?
Yes, because you succeeded in your concentration. You've got nothing concentration going, have you, Angie?
No, because
No.
none of it is
The
concentration.
only long term you've got is mage armor, and that's not concentration.
And I've
Correct?
got see invisibility. That's
If
also
that's
not concentration.
Oh yeah, okay. If it's yeah, you don't have any concentration. That's fine.
Polymorph is the only concentration spell I've got.
Okay.
Right, and
Oh,
then
okay.
from my bonus action, before we move on, I'm just going to try and hit Rahadin again with spiritual weapon. You know, just futilely, just slapping away.
Your spiritual weapon is pants.
It's shit, isn't it?
What's going
I was
on?
trying to call the police.
For the UK crowd, that's a funny joke.
You sound like Roz from Monsters Inc. then.
Okay. Hatchie. Thank you, sweetie.
I will recast Beacon of Hope,
Okay.
and
Ah!
that's
Sorry.
it.
That was
Maybe use
that,
your dad tone on her.
Right?
my daughter was trying to mess with the bottle as I was pouring some liquid into a glass. Excuse me while I allow my daughter to do something cute.
So Stevie, are you not super dead? You were saying you were, and then now you're casting stuff.
Oh, I mean, no, I was downed, and then I got a heal, and I ran
Yeah.
away. And I've stayed ran away, which means I didn't get hit by that, but I'm still very low.
Very appropriate
Alright.
Strahd drinkage.
Is it cranberry juice?
It's Vimto.
I have no idea what that is.
So,
It's
So
a
su-
it's a sparkly fruit drink. Black
So
currant,
physically,
apple,
though,
raspberry.
you would be looking really hurt.
yeah.
Okay. Beacon of Hope, which then brings us on to nothing else. Your turn. You're right.
Nothing.
Okay, which brings us on to the Feely.
It's not yours.
Well-
It's for Daddy.
Shit. You know what? I'm just gonna get into a place where I can just snag him with
Fireball.
this. No.
Was that yes? You are using that, or no? You're not.
Yeah,
using
I'm
that?
using
Okay.
lightning bolt.
Okay.
No, I was saying no to firebolt because firebolt is a 2-hit spell.
Oh, did you not do your concentrate con save out of poison?
Ooh.
No. You only take it when you get it. It's not. It's not
okay.
save every turn, unfortunately. Yeah. Just so you know, he nat won that. Anything else?
That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Anna.
Great. I want to stab him. I get sneak attack on that, but I don't get advantage on the roll, so... Because I don't think we're flanking.
Aria.
You don't get flanking, but you do have somebody next to you, so you can get the
Right, but-
sneak attack. You don't get advantage.
Yeah,
had
so it
adva-
wouldn't hit.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because last turn you would have had advantage because he was prone. You can still shoot him though.
Yeah, I'm now going to shoot him.
No.
That will
No.
hit.
Do I get a sneak attack on that? Or is it only on my first?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
No, it's
yes,
it's
you
on
do.
the first hit.
First hit, okay. Sorry,
Well, no,
I didn't play
sneak
Rogue
attack
very
is
often.
on any hit you choose.
I thought it was, yeah.
Yeah,
Once
let me
per turn. When
Oh,
you
that's
hit.
fair.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Once per turn, you do damage to a creature you hit with an attack. If you have advantage on the attack roll, blah blah blah. Okay, so there we go. So the second attack will hit for 25.
Okay.
Wow.
How would you like to do this?
Ooh, I just want to like full on put the crossbow up to his head and just shoot it just point blank through his skull.
Okay, you put it up to the side of his head. He starts to turn his head as you pull the trigger, as though to try and dodge out the way. The bolt goes in through the back of the skull, goes straight through, and just stops with the edge of your bolt about an inch out the front of his eye, skewering it. He looks at you with a look of disdain, and then collapses to the floor in front of you.
An elf to the
Dignified.
end.
I was gonna say dignified even to the last minute.
That was like the most
Jesus.
elf way to die. Oh.
I want to reach down and pull my bolt back out of his skull because I need that shit.
Ew.
You know, if it had hit his turn, he was going to misty step and run away, but...
I've been sitting on a
asshole.
spell, waiting for counter spell. I've been making sure I've got spell slots.
Yes, whether you had reactions, though, that's the question.
Oh, I always have reactions.
I know, because you just used your reaction to Portent.
Is part-time the reaction?
I'm fairly certain Portent's a reaction. If it's a free
Um,
thing, it's even more OP.
I'm pretty sure it's just really OP.
But yeah, Rahadin is a particularly nasty.
Rahadin is Rahadun.
Oh.
Yes.
And it's going to turn
so
to Daphne
fucking
and
aye.
say, now you can barbecue.
Well, I'm going to say, because of the heat and all that sort of stuff, I think we're going to be
I'm
calling it
dying.
about there, because
Yeah.
I can see by the look on Bill's face that she's feeling like I am.
It's also
I really-
getting pretty warm here, and I need to change out of this fucking sweater.
Yeah, I need
I
to
gotta
get rid
deal
of
with
this
heat.
t-shirt, and I'm not going to be on stream without a t-shirt on, so...
That's a different kind of stream. Also,
Although-
it's not a reaction.
It's entirely possible I will be doing a Minecraft stream later this evening. Probably in a couple of hours. But I've been playing through Hypervolemia, which is a 1.710 HQM mod pack, and it all centres around blood magic, for those of you who are interested. And sneak peek, for only a couple of people know about this, but I am actually working... Well, there's a few people that know this, but this is the first time I'm actually saying it on stream publicly. I am actually working on my very own mod pack for Minecraft. This one's for me, not for somebody else. Which, by the way, for quite some time was the most popular mod pack for 1.10
was.
on all of Curse. Go me.
Thanks.
But yeah, no, I'm working on my own very own one. I'm not going to give any details out because things are likely to change and all that sort of stuff. But the one thing I am going to tell people is the people that are going to get to play it first are my patrons. You know, so, you know, Patreon.
That's a really good Patreon reward.
Basically, you will be able to alpha test my mod pack when it is ready to be alpha tested. Plus, you might find your in-game selves in the actual pack.
What?
Because you can do that.
That's cool.
Is there anything else anybody would like to plug?
I'm a Twitch streamer on twitch.tv/Susanna Grace. I stream like 4 times a week.
Yes.
Yeah, 4 times a week.
I'm trying to get up to that schedule as well, but I'm going a couple of hours after you finish.
Yeah. I play D&D, video games, and I draw stuff. So you follow me on Twitch and stuff. Yeah.
I like to do the same because I got affiliate this week.
Yay!
So
Affiliate.
Twitch.tv, yep. You can use bits in my channel. Then on down the line, affiliates are getting a sub button. But no matter how many subs you get, it only ever equates to 1 emote eventually. So that's coming, but for now it's just bits. But I don't care about that. I play PlayerUnknown Battleground, Elder Scrolls Online, Warcraft League, and sometimes I just talk shit about wrestling. Also, Money in the Bank this weekend. So yeah, twitch.tv/YoungJinxie.
Did you
She's
see
there.
my tweet today about wrestling
I didn't.
from the Onion?
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Was it the one
Oh, I
about
did too,
the?
yeah.
They had to put
shooting
Big
the-
Show down because of
Yeah. Yeah, I seen that.
that was good. But yeah, anything else?
No.
I would just like to say publicly and to everybody that thank you, folks. I have missed this.
I've missed you guys.
So
Same.
much.
This game is one of the highlights of my week. It is,
Yeah.
well, every 2 weeks, but we will be back the very next time we can get us all together because we've been having insane schedules the past couple of months.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
problem coming up that we need to discuss.
Yeah, someone is going on holiday.
I know.
How dare
God.
they?
Who would do that?
I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe somebody whose name rhymes with Harley.
I was really confused. I was like,
I'm going to say it's a brunette. My daughter is. Ah! Ah! Look at that face! Look at that face!
That's such a plotting, scheming face if
The
I've
face
ever
of a
seen one.
Devil.
Jesus.
Do you want to go up? Okay, you can go up like
Just
this.
like the way she looked at the screen, she was just like.
Go on then. She is waving, believe it or not.
Ah!
You can see the remnants of her ice lolly that has picked up dirt since. You need a bath.
So technically I could play next week, but I just can't do the week after that or the week after that.
We will discuss things and we will let people know on Twitter and various other things. The other thing is I am working on things, so I'm going to have a Discord open for the public and patrons and all stuff like that and all that sort of stuff where people will be able to keep up on the latest. Because I am trying desperately to try and get back onto the schedule that I used to be, but because of various medical problems, I've just been going through hell recently. So, yes, I'm going to say goodbye.
Thank you for the game.
Have a good evening, folks, and bye.
Bye!
Sat here waving, no one